Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest.
For the universe.
Yo, what's good? What's good?
What's going on?
Oh, Red made it just in time, baby. Just in time.
Just in time.
Yo, man, welcome to Untitled Live, man. This is episode 172. 172. Thank you for we here for another Friday. We appreciate y'all for showing up, showing some love. Thank you very much. We got things to talk about today, guys. Got things.
Oh yeah, what kind of things?
I don't know. Some messy things, some good things, some bad things. I don't know. Whatever. I can search on off the cuff real quick. Let's see. I think Fresh Prince should be on his way. You know, he's always fashionably late, so he'll be in a little bit. If this is your first time coming across this platform, this channel, we Untitled Live. We talk about all types of shit, movies, pop culture, or you name it. We talk about it. We like oh, here we go. Speaking of the devil, he shall appear.
Yes.
He made it. Fresh Prince is in the building.
It's good, fellas.
Welcome. Oh, let's
Goody.
let's change this overlay real quick. This is looking mad plain. Mad plain Jane. Throw some shit on there.
Yeah, man. Big Daddy Vin.
My man Vin Diesel in the back, bro, with the beer belly. Going back to basics. We're gonna talk about that shit. We're gonna talk about Vin Diesel. We're gonna talk about the Fast and Furious, the speculation. I don't think it's speculation. I think they announced it, but we're gonna talk about that shit. We're gonna talk about Madam Web and how much they fumbled the bag twice.
Crazy.
Yo, when I heard the news, I'm like, there's no fucking way. Who's in charge? Who's in charge of the timeline? Twice. They fucked it up twice.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. We're gonna talk about that shit. Yeah, we definitely gonna get into all that shit, you know. Other than that, man, we're gonna kind of go through our weeks. If this is your first time watching us, we kind of do a temperature check to see how everyone's week. You know the deal. So Brick, how was your week?
My week was okay. It wasn't too bad. You know, just working. You know, I was trying to catch up on some animes. I was watching like The Kingdom of Ruin, catching up on that. I finished watching Schitt's Creek. So I'm a little sad that ended.
That's a good show.
That was a good show.
Oh, I had a good time.
I started watching this other show on HBO called. I've been watching it with my girl. Damn, what is it? Hold on, I'm gonna look it up real quick. Hold on.
That's
But
yeah. I hope it's not the same thing I just finished watching. That'd be crazy. Is it like a murder mystery?
it is a murder mystery. She's a reporter.
Oh no. This is you talking about Nightcrawler?
No,
Is it
no, no,
me?
no, 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 no. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm checking. Ah, signed out. Hold on. I'm checking. Damn it. Okay, no, I don't have my password on this. Fuck. What was it? I forgot what it was. I'll get the name later. But um, but yeah, and those episodes are really long. Like we were watching the first episode. My girl wanted to check it out, and I'm watching it. And I'm sitting there, and I was like, "Wow, this is a really long movie." And I thought it was a movie, and it was just like next episode. I'm like, "What episode?" But
Is it what streaming platform is on?
Max.
Is it Tokyo?
No.
Oh, Tokyo Vice was a really good show.
Let's see, Max.
True Detective.
No.
Is it like new?
Sharp Objects. It's called
Oh.
Sharp Objects. So
Never heard of it.
yeah, I've been watching that. It's not bad. It's a little slow, but it's not too bad. Other than that, yeah, not too much going on my end. Just here, chilling. Right now I'm just on the side trying to, finally catch up with my animes. I haven't been on my anime kick in a couple weeks because I've been looking for work and applying to stuff. But I feel a little bit better this week, about the future. So definitely looking into catching up on some good old animes.
That's what's up. For me, nothing too crazy, nothing too like. Wow, I did watch a few shows. There was a coworker of mine that recommended the show. He's like, you should really watch the show. I mean, it's pretty old, but it's good. And I'm like, oh, I probably watched it already. Nah, it was a show called damn, I'm like you right now, having a brain fart. I know what it is. Damn, it's with Riz Ahmed, and it's called something Nights. Fuck. Damn. I'm over here trying to be prepared and shit. I remember the shit. Let me see. Is it Of the Night? I think it's called Of the Night. Some shit like that. Nah, I don't fucking know. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Let's see. The Night Of. There we go. So there's only one season of the show. The premise is that is some pretty much some dorky kid was invited to a party. He ends up like stealing his father's taxi and ends up picking up a total stranger, right? Mind you, he's not a cab driver, and he kind of like the chick, whatever. They had a fun night, drugs and shit. He wakes up at the table, on the table, and goes to like leave and tell the shorty like he's out, and she's dead, murdered, stabbed like 25 times. So he's super shook. He leaves the house, right? Takes the knife that he found with the blood on it, takes it.
Stupid.
Right? He goes to the car. He notices that the car is locked. He's like, oh, he left his jacket. He runs back to the house. The door is locked. So he breaks the window to get in. So people are looking out the window. So everything he's pretty much doing is
making it look wrong. He's making it look like he's
and exactly. So he ends up, getting locked up. And dude, like when we look at character development, bro, from him starting from when he went to prison until he comes out of prison, bro, he's a totally different man. And it's kind of like showing you what happens to people that kind of go to prison for nothing, right? They're innocent people and they gotta conform to that new lifestyle, right? Because they don't have that leniency, right? Like I'm innocent. I shouldn't have to like join a gang, whatever. Like this dude becomes super hardcore, and it's a really good show. It's really fucking good. It's about like 8 episodes, and it's a one hit quitter, like just one season, and that's it. You don't have to like invest into anything more. So it's called The Night Of. It's funny because the show was written for James Gandolfini, but then he passed away. So nobody wanted to kind of like take the role, like take the lawyer's role. And John Toretto? Is it Toretto? It's not Toretto. It's like Toretto. Some shit like that. Totoro, yeah, like the dude from Transformers. He ends up playing the lawyer, which I think he did a good job. So definitely, if you guys have HBO Max or Max, go ahead and watch it. It's fucking great. I watched The Marvels again. Not bad. I mean, it's okay. It's a decent movie. It's not what people are saying online. Well, we already talked about that shit before. But it was good. It was good for the second watch. I'm probably forgetting something, but it'll probably come up later in the show. But yeah, other than that, it's been pretty chill. Weather's been kind of fucking weird. Yeah, yesterday was fucking brick as fuck.
Yo.
Yeah, that shit's no joke, man. It's fucking cold.
Let me tell you. So my girl got sick the other night, and she was in a lot of pain. So I had to go to CVS and get some shit. Now, when I went outside to my car was covered, but also the door was frozen shut. So I'm like talking to her on the phone. And I'm like, we might have to order these medicines from like DoorDash or some shit because I can't get it. She's like, you have to warm up the car. I'm like, I would like to warm up the car, but I can't get in the fucking car.
You guys are fighting. That's fighting. He's fighting.
So I'm like out there. I'm like trying to break the ice off the door so I could get in and shit. Finally, like after 15 minutes, I get in the car. I'm freezing. I put the car on. I was pressing that gas. I was like, this engine needs to heat up quick.
Yeah, that shit it's no joke, man. I got some construction happening in front of my house. Like they finally added the gate and all that kind of shit.
Oh, fancy.
So they had no, it looks good. It's that portion was actually done a long time ago, but we had the iron workers come in to add the iron fence to the top of the footing. And these guys work in all types of weather. So if it's raining, snowing, iron workers are working. And these motherfuckers out there, bro, I was watching them and I felt so bad. I was like, should I bring out coffee for these dudes? Bro, the dude's mustache was just, I don't know if it was just ice or boogers, and it was just frozen. He's like, just like fucking welding shit. And I'm like, woof, that shit is tough. But yeah, they was out there today, yesterday, the day before that. I'm like, damn, these motherfuckers are wilding. But a lot of shit is getting done. But other than that, man, pretty chill. Glad to be on with you guys on this beautiful night. Fred, man, how was your week?
Go to me?
Yeah, you don't even read here.
Oh. Normally I go last, so that's what I was expecting.
When you check the private chat, Castle wanted to be last.
Okay. Yeah, my week is fine. Didn't really do much, just applying the job still. Went to see Beekeeper. I saw the Book of Clarence.
Oh, nice. How was that?
It's okay. I mean, it's not gonna do well. Cause I'm not gonna blame it on the movie not being good. It's not gonna do well because it's getting a lot of hate for like people saying they think it's blasphemous and stuff like that. So They're not a lot. It's not going to get a lot of views. Like the Christians are definitely probably not going to see it. Like a majority of Christians are not going to see it. So I don't know.
So
Wait,
marketing should take a L.
Is it like is it what you call it? Is it what we see it to be like as far as the trailers, or is it like a twist that it's not really that deep?
Well, I don't know how to explain it without spoiling it.
Okay.
No, I really don't. I'm trying to figure out a way how to explain it without like spoiling the story of the movie. But I think it's getting a lot of unneeded hate because I think it's if people open up their like lenses and go to see it, like okay, one of the complaints is like they feel like it's blasphemous, like it's dishonoring Jesus, but even in the Bible it says that like Jesus has said that there's different people pretending to be messiahs and stuff like that. So them making a movie about somebody pretending to be a messiah it's not blasphemous within itself, being that he said himself that there's going to be people that's going to deceive people and pretend to be messiahs. So but that's not even the movie though. The movie is like much deeper than him just pretending to be a messiah or something like that. So I mean, I think people just need to have an open like mind and go watch it instead of just like inherently watching and say, "Oh, this is blasphemous. I can't watch this. Is blasphemous." Like, okay, if you could sit down and watch Exodus, or you could sit down and watch Noah, you could definitely sit down and watch this movie because to me Noah was crazy. Like
that was wild.
It was nothing like the Noah from the Bible, bro. Like and Exodus too. So it was nothing like the Moses story. So I don't know.
And even parodies of fucking like Bruce Almighty and shit like that. People love that shit, but that shit is like it's.
Yeah, I mean, this is the movie. This movie is like a comedy too, but
yeah,
it's like
satire. Yeah,
it's okay to me. Like it's not. It didn't like wow me or anything like that. But I just found it to be an okay story. It was a chill time. I laughed at a few jokes here and there that was in the movie and stuff like that. Some stuff that had me cracking up. It's definitely a movie. Another reason why it's probably not gonna get a lot of views. That's definitely a movie for black people. It's like definitely black. It's definitely a lot of racial tones in this movie and stuff like that. So
from the
there's another reason why.
I said from the maker of The Harder They Fall.
Yeah.
So it's a similar vein.
So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It should have that not for nothing, man. This movie should have dropped like on Netflix. It probably would have got more traction.
I guess. I mean,
because the show only made right now. It only made $3 million.
Yeah, like I said, it's getting a lot of hate. Like there's people. Like I watch YouTubers. Like I watch one YouTuber that I normally watch, a Christian YouTuber, and he's talking about the movie, but he hasn't seen the movie. I'm like, bro, how? Like you know how I feel about this topic, bro. It's like I feel like you can't really judge or criticize the movie until you've seen the movie, bro. Like you can't go by trailers because sometimes trailers will be one thing, and then you go see the movie, it's a whole different other thing than what the trailers show you and stuff. And right now you're just listening to what people are saying about the movie and watching trailers, and he's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna watch this movie because I think it's gonna be blasphemous." Like you don't know what it is until you watch it, bro. Like,
yeah.
But I mean, yeah, like I said, it's gonna bomb out of theaters because it's getting a lot of hate, and not a lot of open minds are gonna go see it. Maybe the atheists is gonna go see it, but I doubt even them because they don't really watch religion stuff. So I doubt even they're gonna go see a movie like that. So,
the whole algorithm of YouTube, man, is like you don't put nothing positive on your thumbnail. It has to be negative in order for you to get tracked.
Yeah.
That's what it is, man. It's like, oh, I hate this movie. I'm like, yo, bro, like, if you haven't seen it, but that's all about clickbait because it caught one of us, right? We watched it.
I mean, but I just watch movies. Curiosity is gonna get me to watch stuff anyway. So
yeah,
I'm a movie watcher, so I that's why I watch it. I'm not
No, I'm
No,
talking about
I'm
like
not.
YouTubers. I'm talking about the views for YouTubers. Like
Oh,
they get you with thumbnails and I'm watching it and it's bullshit half the time.
yeah, true. But yeah, I say just if you're interested in seeing the movie, check it out. Like don't let an outside voice tell you, oh, don't go see it. Don't check it out and have a judgment for yourself when after you see it. Have your own point of view. You know what I'm saying? Like don't let nobody else tell you like, oh, don't watch this movie because of X, Y, and Z. But Beekeeper I really like. Beekeeper was old school Statham back in the action game.
Some crank shit.
Back to the
Nah,
transporter.
more like I'll say it was more transporter level. Not even transporter level.
Wrath of Man. Is that the other one he was in?
Wrath of Man.
think
It
it's
was
Guy
more Wrath
Ritchie
of
one
Man
like that.
level. Yeah, it was like
Mhm.
he's basically. I mean, they say in the trailer that he's a beekeeper, ex agent. Something happens to somebody close to him, and he ends up going after the people that caused it. But then like he wants to shut it down on completely. It's like when they like he's one of those things like when something is bad, like they exterminate it from the system. Like that's what the beekeepers do. They like exterminate. So like say he has a friend. I'm just gonna give examples, not in the movie or anything, but this is an example. Like he has a friend, he gets high overdoses on the drug, right? What a beekeeper does is he'll find out who dealt the drugs, and then when he find out whoever dealt the drug to the person, he finds out where he got the drugs from, then gets that person, and then
Clean
find
the
out
whole
where that
ladder
person
type
got,
shit.
and he goes all the way up to the until he gets to the top boss of the whole organization or
You
whatever
should have
like
been the
that.
exterminator.
Yeah. So yeah, the movie's lit, bro. There's a lot of action in There's a lot of action in the movie, bro. Like they didn't give us a lot of it. Matter of fact, you could say it's crank, because it had a lot of action. There wasn't that much talking going on. Like, he was jacking up everybody, bro. Like everybody was catching hands. Everybody was catching hands. So yeah. I watched Narcos Mexico. Catching up on that shit. I'm on season 3 finally. What else was I watching? Quantum Leap hasn't been back. I don't know. I don't know if they only did eight episodes a season. This shit's light, bro. I haven't seen the Quantum.
They probably gave you what they had remaining before the actor strike. So they give you like a little sum that they probably resuming and
bro, actor strike fucked up everything, bro. There's not even a new movie released this weekend, bro. It was the same movies that came out this weekend, bro. Same movie.
Yeah, fucking Law and Order came back, and it's like you could tell like that shit was like half. It was a weird episode, bro. It was fucking weird, bro. I was like, what the fuck is this? Who made this shit? Me?
Bro, everything's weird after the actor strike, bro.
Yo, they had
crazy.
They probably had like Ice-T write that shit, bro.
Oh yeah, and there was the writer strike too. The writer strike and the actor strike. Yeah.
Somebody writing that was not part of Dick Wolf's freaking
word, part of the crew,
bro. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, everything's jacked up, bro. Like I was looking to see what movie comes out this weekend. I said, wait, there's no movie this weekend? Oh shit. That's how you know the actor strike was real, bro. Like
yeah. Did you watch Percy Jackson?
I did watch Percy Jackson. It's really good. It's really good. It's more close to being faithful to the book than the actual Percy Jackson movie was. Even though they changed the look of Percy from the main kid, he's like, and Annabeth. They changed Annabeth's look too. I think I don't remember Grover. I think Grover was a white kid too, but it's all right. I don't care. I don't really care about that kind of stuff. It was more the personality for me was off, but then like as I'm watching it, he's acting more like the Percy personality that I know from the book now than so yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. I wish Disney just dropped all the episodes so I could have binged this shit. I'm tired of waiting.
Yeah, for real. Cause this episode was kind of like, all right, it was like, the Lotus episode and shit, but like it was definitely like not filler, kind of filler, but like I could have like
it's not filler, but it's that this book has a lot of talk. There's not that many, like it's not that many action too. So it's like this is something that you should have just dropped all at once so people could binge.
Yeah, because you waiting a whole week just to get this like 27-minute kind of thing, and you still not out the freaking hotel.
He didn't even get to the underworld yet.
Yeah, he didn't even get there yet. I'm like, yo, bro, we like episode 7, but like,
and he still got to fight Ares. That happens in the book
think that's
too.
next week.
Yeah, it's next week.
And he still got to fight Ares. So it's like, yo, bro, like,
I mean,
dropped it all.
Yeah, but there was it was crazy because Travis was watching this shit and he's like, yo, you hear that? I'm like, hear what? He's like, they screaming out Bianca. I'm like, I don't know who that character is. He's like, that character is like it's down the line. I'm like, so you hear it, and then I played it back, and there's 2 kids in the back that's in VR, and one is saying Bianca, Nico saying Bianca. I was like, oh shit. And then the writers brought it up and I was like, yeah, it's true. It's Nico and Bianca in the back. I was like,
I didn't even catch that shit.
I was like, that's pretty dope. That's nice.
So,
I'm still stuck on the pan shit. Like, what's good with that right now? Like, where they going with that?
Hades got his kid stuck in the Lotus casino right now.
Yeah.
What are you telling me?
Yeah. I was like, oh shit, because that's I guess for him, he was like, oh shit, that's like future characters and shit that they kind of throwing out. That's
sure. That's Easter egg because that's they definitely weren't. That definitely not from the book, so that's definitely Easter egg.
Yeah, so I mean, that should made him excited. I was like, all right, cool, man. I thought you get excited for something.
Yeah, I mean, Percy Jackson's a fun story, man. I really hope they stick with it. I got kind of disappointed when they stopped doing the movies. Like they only did the second one and then they just stopped. Kind of like the Narnia shit. They teased us with 3 Narnia movies and then they just stopped. Like, bro, finish the fucking story.
They probably, they got, you know what they probably did? They probably got to the second one. It was like, these motherfuckers are too old. Like these motherfuckers are like looking 30. My man, looking 30.
I mean, they're gonna have to X them out anyway, bro.
Yeah,
the Narnia kids. That's gonna get dark when they have to X out all those kids. That last story is gonna get real dark.
I read all the books.
Yeah, I didn't read them.
Bye, kids.
Oh, no.
About to have a permanent stay in heaven now. You was visiting for a while.
Damn.
But mostly played Street Fighter 6, trying to get my levels up in that. I got my guy to a platinum level. Got my Honda almost diamond. He's on the last level of platinum. So other than that, I've been chilling, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Caster, man. Last but not least, how was your week, man?
Week was cool. Not too much. Regular week. So pretty much, I gotta finish watching Crisis on Infinite Earths. I was really digging that, but
the CW one?
I didn't know.
No. They just dropped a DC animated joint.
Yeah,
it's on Max.
It's on. I saw it on Prime. I tried to check the other day on Max. I didn't see it, so I don't know if it's there now.
They'll probably be there soon. It was on Prime. It's gonna be on Max soon.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to watch that shit. And, like I kept forgetting that it's out, but I want to dive into that tomorrow.
It started off good though. I was digging it. I won't go into anything about it, but I was digging it. The animation and everything was cool. It's a little different. But I dug it. Voice actors is cool. Jensen Ackles back again as my guy Batman. So I'm cool. It's cool. What else?
The character he always wanted to play, but he's too short.
It's crazy, man. Yeah. What else did I check out? I did see is Monarch a topic? Because we was waiting for everybody to watch it.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So we'll talk about that later.
Ooh.
But yeah, I'm excited to talk about that. Finish that. I finished Reacher. Um, love that show, and every time I finish it, I'm waiting for another season. So I can't wait for the next season of that. I just started watching. I'm on my Prime shit now, so I went back and I'm started season 3. What am I on? 2 or 3 of Jack Ryan? Yeah, I'm on season 3. I'm on
yeah,
a
you like all them secret agent type shows.
Yeah, I'm that's my bag, bro. I love espionage and mystery and spy thriller suspense type shit. So yeah, um, I've been getting back into my bag with that. Plus, still on a random New York undercover, still with that shit.
You
You know
forget
what I mean?
it.
It's my shit, bro. That's my joint, bro. Like even with the cringy ass acting and moments, sometimes it's still like a nostalgia hit for
I
me.
used to like
So
how it always started with a hip hop song.
that too, like the way they started with the songs and they have the
Mhm.
performances every episode from a different artist. Like that's still a charm and a gem about those shows to me. So I really like it, and they're telling good stories too. Um, that we'll talk about Monarch, and yeah, I think that might be it. Yeah, I think that's all I checked out this week.
Really?
I was
Damn,
sad
I'm
about Monarch,
disappointed.
man. I was sad that there was no episode this week.
No more
I
episodes.
know, yo. Yeah, this week was when I felt sad. Yeah, word.
Yeah, I was like, damn, bro. I wish there was another episode of Monarch, bro. It could have been.
It
Yeah,
left me off hype as shit.
I was watching an interview with one of the producers, and it was like, they have more story to tell, but they don't know if there's gonna be a second season. I'm like, a little bit of me was like, I want a second season, but at the same time, I'm like, if you end it now, it's perfect, right? There's like, it leaves off on a high note, like you get what's gonna happen, right? Like the end portion, if you've seen the movies, that's what it leads to, and that's it. But if they got more story to tell, I kind of want to know what they got to tell. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, they could make this like the ultimate versions of Agents of Shield, where you just like, all right, you got movies, and then you just plug in all the Monarch shit. Because to me, it's like that's who's down there, right? When they got down there, and there was already a facility or something in the last movie, so
yeah,
obviously that's them, and they already set it up. So that's a dope ass segue and plug into all of that. Like I was hoping that they might show up in the movies, like honestly, because I'm like, you could use these same characters going forward in the movies. So if you don't plug them in, and if none of them is in this next movie coming up, then yeah, I need a second season, bro. I need y'all to like really start fleshing out.
you're gonna the new shit. You're gonna see fucking Kurt Russell come back like I'm still alive.
Facts.
I outlived everybody, bro.
Facts.
So yeah, nah, that show is fire, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's still like I think number one on Apple TV.
As it should be.
So it's still out there. And fucking movie, the cinematography, the acting, the fucking visuals, the score. That shit is just like Apple TV's putting out some good shit, bro. Some good quality shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like for shows, the CG looks better than movies.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy, man. So
well, because we're not really talking about it, I just want to point out the whole Kong shit. I was so hyped. I wanted it, but I'm like, they're not gonna do it because it really has no real purpose. Like, so the fact that they just threw that shit as a stinger at the end, I love that, man.
and with the CG looking like a
Dope,
movie,
bro. It looked crazy, man. Yeah, chef's kiss to that whole team.
It makes you
Monarch, man.
it makes you want to watch all the old shit. Like I was watching
Mm-hmm.
Skull Island. I'm like, fucking Randa, my man
Mm-hmm.
Randa. I'm like, oh shit. But it's good, man. It makes you want to revisit all these old films and shit.
I think I heard somebody say that I forgot the dude's name, but the white dude that's with them in the new trailer. I think they said that dude is might be a Randa or supposed to be a Randa. But I guess we gotta wait for the movie for that though. Like
Movie's dropping soon, right? It's like this summer,
yeah, when
something like that. I don't know. That shit crazy, man.
I think it might be in March.
That sounds.
It sounds like a Godzilla release time, March. That's what it definitely sounds like that shit.
Yep. There you go, Red. On point. March 29th.
My man is like Rain Man with these releases.
I
Man,
love
he was
the
like,
movies. Movies
yo.
always showing the trailers, yo.
it's like,
Yeah.
yo, March. Yeah, nah, I can't wait. I'm definitely gonna go. Probably
That's a good spot for it.
that's a good.
That's a
movie.
great spot for it.
So,
I didn't
just
want to
hope-
wait.
I just hope they don't disrespect Kong like they do in all these fucking movies. Really disrespecting Kong.
You know they are, because he about to be the surrogate daddy in this one and all that. Like, yeah.
Kong's still getting disrespected, yo.
Scar King is like Bane, bro. He's gonna go.
Yeah, it's about to
He's
be
gonna bring it back. Send him fucking. He's like, yo, send him to Godzilla. He's like, try to climb up, like, chi, and you know he's gonna be broken. His back is gonna be broke, and he's gonna need some help. I feel like there's gonna be more monsters other than. I mean, you got Scar King, and you got all the big ass gorillas, bro. That's just gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
There's mad gorillas, dude. Like,
Yeah, that's wild.
yeah. So I don't know, man. I don't know how Earth can survive. It's crazy, bro.
So Kong that was beating up all these monsters.
Nah, Kong gotta win this one, bro.
And then now you telling me that he's gonna fight a monster he can't win. They're gonna have him run the Godzilla for help. Like, come on,
I don't see that.
Fucking disrespect Kong like greatly in these fucking movies, bro.
No, you got Kong has to beat this dude ass. I mean, they're gonna jump him and all that, but at the end of the day, Kong gotta take the dub for this one, because there's gonna be he gotta take over the kingdom after that, empire, whatever. Like
Kong is an ape, right? He's an ape, right? Or he's okay.
He's an ape. He's a gorilla.
He's a gorilla.
He's a gorilla.
Okay, so isn't orangutans like stronger and nah?
They're smarter than a gorilla, but they're not stronger.
I guess based on like size, right? Because I know orangutans are fucking strong as fuck. Like
they're strong. Yeah, they're strong.
Yeah, they are.
Pull your fucking.
It's like different skill sets, but brute strength, that goes straight to the gorillas.
Okay, I mean orangutan is like that's. Is that a?
But they are strong. They are strong.
Yeah, I mean, they all gorillas, right? I don't know.
They're all ape family.
They're all apes. Yeah,
apes.
But
That shit crazy, man. Yeah. So let's see, man. I really want to talk about Monarch. I wish we had like a separate thing for Monarch. I wish that we did like a watch party. I feel like it was a missed opportunity.
We should have.
Yeah, that shit should have been like a topic on its own, because that shit was dope every episode. But I guess if they decide to do season 2, then if you're around still doing this podcast, well, that's gonna be another watch party. So look out for that shit. So
surprised I haven't done
A2.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I mean, we want to do a watch party, but I think the next thing up is the next Star Wars shit. Then that's Skeleton Crew or some shit that's coming out, which I don't. To be honest, they haven't done any promo, so we don't even know that's just coming out this year or not. So I don't know. They're probably like reshooting shit. So a little bit of drama in Hollywood. So apparently, She-Hulk was supposed to be in Deadpool 3 as like a cameo or some shit like that, right? And Ryan Reynolds was like, hell to the no, not gonna happen. We're not doing this. And Tatiana Maslany was like, it's gonna happen. Like pretty much like trying to brute her way in. This is all speculation. And Ryan Reynolds was like, nah, we ain't doing it. And so whatever, I don't know if they shot anything, but they said that there's some shots, but all them shits are being canned. And so now they're saying that She-Hulk, that season 2 is not happening. She went on our podcast and she's like, yeah, it's not gonna happen. I think we went over budget, whatever. And I'm thinking like,
she legit said it's not happening, or I don't think it's gonna happen.
She said it's not gonna happen.
Deadpool 3 is not happening, period, or
no. Her season 2 is She-Hulk.
Oh, okay.
But I think a lot of stuff kind of spiraled from the whole like her cameo in Deadpool. Like Ryan Reynolds, like I'm not inserting anything that's not what I want to do in my movie.
I get it.
And I'm like, that's it's his baby, right? Like you
I
want to
get
give him
it, yeah.
full creative control, like
Mm-hmm.
let him do what he wants to do. But this is all speculation. We don't know if this is if this actually happened or not. But there's a lot of reports that's happening that's saying that this is behind the scenes drama between Ryan Reynolds and the actress. I was like, oh
Wow.
shit, man. There was a lot of beef, man. Taraji's talking about, well, guys, because she noticed that she's been talking about this whole like, discourse about her pay and everything else. Not Whoopi Goldberg, Oprah Winfrey, beef. Now the movie's kind of tanking, and she's like, I need y'all to remove the focus from me and focus more on the movie itself.
I mean, what you thought was gonna happen?
Exactly. I'm like, yo, bro, the moment you speak on some shit, people that ride for you are not gonna go. They're gonna say, fuck that. I'm riding for you, but now you're like, oh, nah, just go watch the movie because it's not performing.
She should have waited till after the movie was out of theaters for her to start talking about like the pay. Because that's normally when like you could really argue about the pay, because that's when the movie that made all its money, and whoever was supposed to get the little extras or whoever had deals for them, that's when you get it divvied out, because the movie come back from the box office and making money, the money get dished around. Then that's when you should have made your argument about, oh, we're not getting paid enough. The movie made this much money, and we only got paid this and this for that movie. She started complaining too early. You jumped the gun, sis.
She did.
But I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Oprah either. Oprah is a scumbag to me. So
this is where I'm looking at it. Like I'm not even really putting none of the blame on her for it, because for one, like as soon as I saw the trailer come out, man, who the fuck asked for this? Nobody asked for this shit. I don't want to see it. I'm tired of seeing shit like this. Like, let that shit die. Like, okay, like I heard Coleman Domingo had a great performance in it. I'm sure. I mean, Red talked about Fantasia and all of that. I'm sure they all had great performances. My point is, I don't care about it. So even with her being like, give it a chance, that's not something that I wanted to see in the first place. So I don't connect her complaining about that with me wanting to see the movie or effect on the movie or anything like that. I know I'm isolated. I'm my own type of person, but I'm sure there are a lot of people out there that feel like me, that like nobody asked for this. Like, can we get something different?
I know I was going to see it, one, because Oprah Winfrey's behind it, and two, because
you said that's why you was going to see it.
I wasn't going to see it.
Oh, okay, all right.
Oprah Winfrey's behind it, and two, they turn like a serious book into a musical. Like, I don't know how you turn that into a musical, but like, there's some like serious messed up shit going on in that book. Like, who's singing in that after that, bro? Like, what are we talking about here? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird.
I think a lot of stuff probably got like X'd out, because this is pretty much like they had a Color Purple Broadway musical, so it's like just adapting that, and I think that's what
the Broadway version was a musical.
Anything on Broadway is a musical. Anything on Broadway is a musical.
Yeah, I'm just saying it was a musical. It was a Broadway musical, so they just adapted that into a screenplay. I don't know. I haven't seen it. It only made $58 million, and the budget was 100.
Yeah,
should be happy I got that.
And this movie's been out since Christmas, so most likely it's gonna end up.
I mean, if you're gonna do the Color Purple, you gotta do the book. Don't do no.
Yeah, bro. Like
that's crazy. That's crazy.
And I still wouldn't want to see it, but it's like, yeah, at least give it the dramatic heft it deserves. Like, what kind of, like, again, like, and Red loves saying I hate musicals, which is not true. It's not my bag though. But it's like, I loved Wonka. I loved the shit out of how whimsical and everything that was all up in that Wonka movie that they dropped.
Wonka was a great musical. It was.
I'm not like, and this is what I'm saying. Like, so you're gonna take that and try to take that whimsy and all of that and put it into that? Like, nah, bro. I'm not even wasting my time.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the movie, so And it's funny because we just talked about watching podcasts and people talking about movies that they haven't seen and
But
give
I'm
us-
not talking about
No,
it. I'm
just
telling
saying,
you why I don't want to watch it.
I'm not talking about you. This is not a reflection on you. I'm just saying, like, I can't talk about something I haven't seen, so I don't know how shit plays out, or if those same kind of like emotional fucking beats are still there. I don't know. I haven't seen anything, and I only heard bad things about it, so I don't know. So like, I'm like, shit, this shit might be a fucking, if it comes out on Max, I'll probably watch it and not see it. I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? I'll probably give it like 10 minutes, but like, I don't know, man.
I'd watch Wonder Woman 1984 again before I watch that movie.
Yeah, me too.
Damn.
Me too. That without hesitation. Without hesitation.
I mean, I can say that for even the color purple, regular color purple. I'm like, that shit.
Yeah,
Was
exactly.
It was not for me. It was like,
I'm not watching.
that's just too much. That's too. And that movie only cost them $15 million to make. This shit was like, damn, bro. I don't know.
I'm be honest, yo. I'm tired of those times. I'm tired of I'm tired of those era movies. I'm just tired of it. Period, bro. Like, when I watch those movies, it does nothing but makes me angry. Like, so I don't really want to like entertain those movies anymore, bro. Like, I'm moving on. I'm staying with futuristic shit. I'm not going back to that era stuff. Like,
just
give me something I haven't seen before.
Like 2024, man. You want no more slave movies, bro. That's it,
bro. I'm done, bro.
No more slave movies, bro.
I'm done with that shit.
Yo, to be honest, bro, it does. And sometimes it creates more of a anger and frustration towards how people were treated back.
It does that, but then I also notice is that like when those movies come out, that's when all the black people get Oscar nominations, when they're playing slaves and like all those kind of, that's when they get the Oscar nominations and wins. They gotta play slaves. Like,
yep.
Oh yes, master.
baby.
And the one go to best supporting actor Jared Baker for playing the idiot slave in the like, bro.
Mama, I made it.
I'm going up there thanking God. I like thank God.
Thank God for giving me the opportunity to
play this dumb slave in this movie. Like, bro, come on, man. Like,
yo, you're not lying, bro. Because like, even like like anybody like Native Americans, right? Like that chick, Lily Gladstone, that is in the Killer of the Flower Moon. Like, she's getting mad fucking nominations and wins because she's playing somebody from like back then. Like, it's just like those period pieces. You don't see like them winning newer stuff, like fucking shit that has nothing to do with like oppression or whatever. Just like a story about, like some sci-fi shit. Like, they not winning no shit.
If she was playing a lawyer and like the best lawyer in the firm, she'll never get an award for that shit. Let her go on a reservation and play some like shit or some being some Native American like Dances with Wolves Part 2 or some shit like that. I bet you she's gonna win. I bet she's gonna get nominated for awards, bro. That's what they do, bro.
This shit is sad, bro.
They never give you an award for something good. Like, they give you an award for something crooked. Denzel Washington had to play a crooked cop to win an award for Training Day, bro.
I ain't gonna hold you, man. But Lily Gladstone did her thing, bro.
Halle Berry had to play a whore in a Monster Ball for her to get an award, bro. You see what I'm saying, man? This shit's ridiculous, man. Like, nah, let me calm down. I'm going there.
You're passionate, brother. You're passionate. That's just
let me reset.
Yeah, let me reset, bro.
Yeah, I mean, sure. I mean, I guess so, man. Denzel got his first fucking, Oscar win playing the fucking crooked cop.
Well, who was it though? I think it was like I was watching an interview about like I think it was Denzel talking about how one of his first opportunities was playing
the nigga that couldn't die.
No, he was playing like a stereotypical like crack junkie, and he turned that shit down because he's like, that's what he's gonna be remembered as. He was just like, I'm not gonna do this shit. That's what they're gonna remember me as.
Yeah, your first role, I think you should be like, if you're an actor and I know it's hard, but you gotta be very meticulous of what your first role gonna be, bro, because you get typecast real fast, bro. Like in the actor world, like once they see you do that role, if you do it too good,
Yep.
yo, every movie they need a junkie, and you're gonna be the
Yep.
junkie, bro. Like,
It took a minute for Chris Rock to get out of that Pookie role, bro. Everything was Pookie this, Pookie that.
I didn't do fucking shit.
And and to piggyback off what Stinky was saying, I seen an interview again with Denzel, just talking about like, I thought that's why I said that. I thought you was talking about the same interview, but he was like, yeah, they approached him with like, he was like, I called the role a nigga that couldn't die. Like, he's like, because there was something about I raped a white woman or something like that, and they tried to lynch me, it didn't work. They tried to electrocute me or whatever, like it just didn't work or whatever. And I'm like, yo, like this is, and he's like, there's Jewish people in the room, and then people are laughing, and it's like, yo, this is. They're like, no, it's funny. He was like, oh yeah, it is funny. It's like when you take a bunch of Jews and you walk them into a bathroom and they think they're taking a shower, but then it's gas. And then they're like, yeah. He's like, yeah, but that's not funny. Like, yeah, just like that's not funny for me, so I'm not doing that shit. Like, so he's like, he talked to Sidney Poitier about it, and he was like, yo, I'm not gonna tell you what to do. But yes, like Red was saying, like your first like 3 to 4 projects that you do are very important because that's how you're going to be looked at from here on out. And he was like, yeah, he turned it down from there. And I think he said like a year later, I forgot the movie he got, but like it was like one of his best movies that he got right after that, like 6 months later. So it's like his moral of the story is like, yeah, it's like you just gotta be vigilant in what you're doing. Like if you really out here for a purpose, then make sure you stand like the kids are saying, stand on business, like cut the bullshit, right?
Like, bro, it's real talk, man. They'll have you out in these streets looking real crazy. You know, like speaking of which, you know, when Cat Williams brought up the dressing, now everybody's going crazy about the dress shit, right? You got even Marlon Wayne speaking out, defending him wearing the dress, and white girls and stuff like that and all that stuff. Like, listen, bro. The dress shit is crazy, bro. And Hollywood does its best to try to like, if you're a righteous person, it'll do its best to pull you further away from God, bro. So if you're ever a righteous person, don't put on the dress. So listen to Cat Williams. Do not put on the dress.
You know what?
He's not lying.
It definitely, but you know what? I always I was always a type, right? I was just programmed to think based on what Dave Chappelle said about wearing dresses and shit, and hearing Cat Williams talk about it, like, yeah, it just makes sense. Like they do that shit to make us look like, you know, just, you know, demasculate us. But but I'm like, then watching Marlon Wayans talk about the shit, I'm like, yeah, it kind of give me a different insight. Like, okay, like, you know, Robin Williams could wear a dress and he's praised and shit. But when it comes down to like black and brown people, like it's looked at a certain light. Like we shouldn't be doing that. And it's all about art, right? Because, you know, we all like White Chicks. White Chicks is a funny ass fucking movie. We didn't stop to think this is like some like Illuminati shit.
Yeah, but didn't they do that though? I feel like that's the difference though. It's like their idea, right?
I'm gonna be perfectly honest, yo. Mrs. Doubtfire is not even one of my favorite Robin Williams movies, bro. I'm being honest, bro. Like, but it's a good movie, but it's not one of my favorite movies, bro. Big Mama's House is not one. Any movies with like dresses, like I can see how it's entertaining, but it's not like one of my favorite movies to watch. Like I'll watch it the one time and then I'll never watch it again. Like I've never sat down and said, let me watch Big Mama's House again, or let me watch Mrs. Doubtfire again, or let me watch any. Like I don't do it. And then, secondly, it took me a while to find this out because, you know, I wasn't deep in my Christianity, but that's also a sin, bro. That, like if you're a Christian and you're to wear a dress is an abomination in God's eyes. It's Deuteronomy 22, I think 5. Deuteronomy 22:5. It says it right there. Wearing a man should not wear woman clothes, a woman should not wear man clothes. Doing so is an abomination in the eye of the Lord. So that even further makes me know that like what Hollywood does, like I believe in all that Illuminati shit and all that that everybody talking about that they try to get you like to do demon time shit. I believe it now, bro. Like it's like it's real, bro.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I try not to look at it in that way. because it's entertainment purposes. Like, you know, you got people
Don't matter, bro.
you got
Don't
people in
matter.
movies, right, that will like
It's
recite.
entertainment for us, bro. But that shit is like the mob, bro. Like when you start to
I don't,
really think about
bro.
what's
You
going on.
you think like, I mean, not people not religious, but if you're a Christian, this is strictly for my Christian people. Because if you're atheist, this is not for you. You don't believe in shit. Well, fine. You're gonna die and end up in a nothing void. That's fine. Whatever. It's not for you. But for my Christians, that's saying it's entertainment and shit. Like when you die, you wear that dress, and when you die, you think God's gonna want to hear you did this for a movie?
Yeah.
Like straight up. Like he already talks about like not doing things for money and not doing things for the money. So you really think he wants to hear like, oh, I did this for entertainment purposes of a movie? Like you don't want to hear that.
But that could be said to like any interpretation of movies, right? Because movies in general is you deceiving. So deceiving is automatic sin. So like entertainment in general, just watching movies in general is a sin because it's considered you deceiving folks from in your movies.
I mean, to be honest, yeah, there's a lot of sinful stuff that's done in movies, and that's up to the actor that have to deal with that. Like I know, like me personally as an actor, if I was an actor, I would never do gay scenes. I would never wear a dress, and I would never do any scene that any lines that would have me like blasphemy or say or disrespect God in any kind of way. Like that's just me.
Or abusing women.
Yep.
Well, for me, I can't throw that into your list, but I agree with your list. Plus,
but I'm just saying, yeah. I mean, your roles are going to be limited, but if that's what the morals you stand on, that's the morals you stand on. Stand on business.
Yeah, I guess so. I consider myself a Christian man. I read the word and make sure I give thanks and grace every time I wake up every morning. But like, when it comes down to like movies and shit, I get it. You know what I mean? It's based on the art, right? Because art in general is just art. Like people that
subjective.
Like, it's subjective, and it's like, all right, cool. Like, tattoos are considered a sin. I have tattoos. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
I make myself known. Like, this is, once you acknowledge these things, right? Like this is something that is God forgives regardless, right? And it all depends. We don't know what these actors are doing after these shots, right? They could be doing all these shows and whatever, and at the end, in their dressing room, their green room, you don't know what they're doing. You don't know if they're praying and forgiving and all that kind of shit. I don't know, but yeah, I try to look at it as from a different scope of things, because I don't want to just be like it's black and white and nothing is gray.
I mean, you're right. You're absolutely right. God do forgive. Like almost every sin is forgiven except for one sin, and that's like blasphemy against the Holy Spirit. That's the only sin that's not forgiven until that I understand. So I mean, tattoo
delete.
So that like tattoos, even the dresses, that could be forgiven if you truly like they say, you truly repent and you apologize and you don't do it again. Yeah, it's forgiven. Like everybody's allowed to make them. He's not saying that like, you did it, so that's it. It's over for you. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
yeah, there has to be some kind of. There's definitely some kind of medium.
You just gotta repent and have your heart in it when you repent, and then if you meaningfully repent, then you're forgiven.
Yeah,
if you're just saying I'm sorry just for you to go turn around and like say you offer me $20 million to wear a dress again? Nah, I wear a dress again. That's like you're not really repenting.
I'll highlight you next Sunday. My fault.
Yeah.
She like
unless when it, I mean, unless if the story is very imperative that you need to wear, like if there was a bit, right, and it made sense within the movie, all right, cool, maybe there's something you could think about. But like, yeah, it's all based on your moral standards, and that's something you say at the very beginning. I ain't wearing no dresses. I ain't wearing that. But yeah, it's just weird because like movies are subjective. You got actors, you got you got Jewish actors, Christian actors,
I mean,
Buddhist actors.
what scenario besides you like being in a female brothel would like have you like have to wear women's clothing? Like, I don't understand. Like, you to like if you need to.
I think Mrs. Doubtfire was a creative way to do that. If we give him passes for certain things, I think Mrs. Doubtfire was a very creative way to do that, because I think I haven't gone back to watch that. Like, to me, it's like a classic in the zeitgeist, right? But I have not watched that movie repetitively over my lifetime. But at the same time, I do remember, to me, the core of that movie was a father who was estranged from his children, who just wanted to be around his children. You know what I'm saying? And found a creative ass fucking way, because he had a boy that did makeup, and it's like, all right, cool. I again, like, we can scrutinize certain things, but I think I give that one a pass as far as storytelling wise, because I think that was creative.
If Mrs. Doubtfire was a true story, bro, that shit would be hella creepy, dude. Imagine,
no, bro. Half of these movies are creepy if you think about it, bro. Like,
imagine, bro. Like, your wife get a divorce, and then the father comes back home dressed as a woman with a freaking makeup and mask, pretending to be the nanny, following her.
Disbelief, right? Yeah, niggas are stalking. You got issues, bro.
Attacking a new boyfriend with hitting him with an orange in the back of his head and shit. While he's like, yo, bro, it's like shit crazy, bro.
Some real degenerate shit, bro. Oh man.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it's like certain movies you get a pass, right? Like, so when the bit makes sense, right? Like, you know, when Jim Carrey did that shit in fucking what do you call that shit? What was his character's name? The brolic chick.
He was in A Living Color.
In A Living Color, right? Like, it's just like those things, right? Just it's a bit, right? He didn't make a movie out of it. He didn't continue with that shit. It was just a bit that you know what I mean? Like, you know, but I guess, you know.
But it just goes to show, like, you see, like, but you just said they try to get everybody in that dress, bro. Like, why is everybody gotta be in a dress? You're just literally naming mad people that you're proving Cat Williams right when he says it. They try to get everybody in that dress, yo.
But I guess is because at that time, now I wouldn't say at that time, like in the 80s.
It's not even at that time. They're still doing it today.
It's been happening.
I'm saying like in the 80s and 90s is like almost like it was taboo to see a man in women's clothes, right? Like that movie fucking with John Leguizamo, To Wong Fu, that shit was wild.
Yeah,
like that shit.
That's different. Patrick Swayze, Wesley Snipes, and John
Leguizamo.
Right? All of them, like, God.
Wesley Snipes, you know what I mean? Like, he was wilding. Like, I can't, you know what I mean? It's for some people.
Oh man,
for some people will say this is Illuminati, and then some people were like, the actor were like, it was for a check, bro. I may not be proud of this work that I did,
bro. But who's gonna say? Who's gonna come out and say, yeah, it's Illuminati? No, nobody's gonna say the secret society made me do it. Like, they're gonna say it was for a check.
I don't even want to give all of that life and all.
Yeah,
that.
same.
To me, it's like. Besides that, right? It's like taking the name away.
Stop talking about Orlando Brown's child before he gets mad again.
Yeah. It's like I don't even want to go into specifics, but at the same time, you could think about it. All right, if you are powerful people, I'll just put it like that. I don't want to give it no name, no nothing, whatever. But if you're powerful people and you trying to do something and you recruiting people into something that is selective. I'm not even gonna say secret. We'll just say selective. At the same time, if you want to be part of it, we gotta trust you, right? It's like you put people through tests or whatever to see how loyal they will be or how far you will go for the overall goal or cause or group or whatever, right? So in that mindset, I can see it. Like whether you want to give it a name or whatever, not. But it's like, all right, we giving you millions of dollars. We are trusting you with our business going forward. And if we are spreading a message, we trusting you to spread the message or to not talk about certain things we don't want you to talk about as far as what can affect us corporate wise. You know what I'm saying? It's like all of these things. So it's the same as what people say. I just don't give it light and names and all that. I try to keep it grounded in reality. And that makes sense to me. it still makes sense to me. Like, all right, we giving you all of this money for all of these years, ludicrous $20 million for 10 years, 20 years, 20 movies, whatever the case. Like, yeah, bro.
It's what, 200 million for 20 movies.
Yeah, whatever it is. It's like, yeah, all right, I'm giving you that much money, bro. Yeah, we need to keep you in pocket. And however we go and try to maintain or make sure that we can do that, we do that. Now,
do we believe that though? That's that story. I thought that was one of the stories. I thought that was probably bullshit.
No,
I
believe that shit.
I wasn't in
Yeah,
there. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna just say
Listen,
everything we talking about, bro. We've been watching a lot of
man had a
shit
chance to
going on
respond. He came out with a rap.
With a rap. My man's ain't rapping years.
Even Charleston White said, like, bro, nigga said you was doing some gay shit for some change, and you gonna come out with a rap song? He said, I ain't singing you no song. I ain't rapping you no song, nigga.
But that's the truth of it, right? It's like everybody that responds or comes back, nobody called this dude a liar. Like everybody just speaking. Nobody said you lying, bro. Or I got receipts on this and this and no, nobody said this. So I'm just saying that when you take all of these things into account, it's like, bro, listen, I'm not ignorant enough to feel like
people just don't want to respond because they don't need to respond.
But they did.
But they responded. Like, if you gonna respond, say, "Oh, he's cat." Like you, but you're responding and not responding. Like this, like it's crazy.
I seen a video today that Steve Harvey was on, like, you know, I don't know if y'all ever been to like any of these game shows live, like, but they have like intermissions where they just be talking to the crowd and keeping the crowd up or whatever.
He always talks to the crowd during Family Feud intermission. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so they had, I don't know if y'all seen it, but they had a video where he's sitting here and talking. I don't need to respond to the haters. Like, they could turn on their TV in 7 days a week and I'm here. All right, cool.
Responding.
Right, but that's response. But even you go on for 2 more minutes to talk about, you ain't got to talk about the haters or give them any response. You talking for 2 minutes about the haters. It's like that's what I'm seeing. It's like, yeah, you ain't got to respond, but you responding. So if you're gonna respond, then make it worthwhile. So if you're responding and you're not saying nothing, to me, it's like, all right, you proving him right to me. That's just how I'm looking at it.
Pretty much. Illuminati's real, man. Yo, people been saying it for years. Nobody want to listen, yo.
That Illuminati shit, bro. That shit just been baked in our whole thought process. No one else talks about that shit other than black and brown people. We just talk about Illuminati. Like that shit is like,
why white people gonna snitch on themselves? Why would the white people talk about it? They're not gonna snitch on themselves. Why do you pause? Well, it's not in there.
I'm not that tinfoil hat kind of dude. Like I sometimes I do,
bro. Not
bro.
But how many celebrities you need to come out and say that the shit goes down before you believe it that the shit goes down, bro? Like,
because there's secret cabals out there, but I don't think it's like Illuminati. It's just like sick fuck.
Bro, you have actors that come out and said it. You have music people that come out and said it. You've had video girls who've come out and said that this shit really went down. Like one chick said Tupac saved her life because she was supposed to be sacrificed at a party. At a party, she was supposed to be sacrificed, and Tupac saved her life and got out of there. So I mean, it's like, bro, like
I just think there's just sick fucks out there. It's just sick fucks out there that just like different stories of different people just doing dumb shit. It's almost like that movie with Steve Carell and Paul Rudd. It was like, you need to bring a dumbass to one of these things. You know what I'm talking about? And he brings a little guy that makes miniature mouse people. It's like
dinner,
it's like that shit. Yeah. I forget the name of that shit. It's like it was a comedy, but at one point it doesn't feel like a comedy. That shit.
That shit got dark, bro.
What was the name of that shit? Yo,
I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
The premise is like the dude's trying to get he's trying to get like promoted.
I know you bring like a goofy friend like for them to be like disrespectful to us.
For them to clown.
Yeah. So it's like it's something like that. Like it's just like they'll go to some weird shit and motherfuckers doing some weird shit, and then like some high end execs and shit. It's just like different execs doing it. I don't know if it's. I don't know. Maybe it is,
bro.
Maybe it's not, but I don't know.
You even had this dude, the comedian, Gary
Dinner for
Owens.
schmucks.
Gary Owens came out.
How did I not
And
remember
he
that?
said he came out after the Cat Williams shit, and he talked about the story where like he was in the office of a dude in a TV show, but then the dude started coming on to him and shit like that, like started hitting. He said, "Yo, is this nigga coming on to me, like bro?" Like, and
Is this that moment?
He said it should be the shits be happening. He said he got out of there. It was him and another dude in there. And he said he left the other dude in there. He said, "I'm out, bro." Like he's like. The dude's ready to get gay for some change, man. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
What
there's some
man
weird
said,
ass.
if you ever decide to leave women, like holla at me.
There's some. I'm telling you, there's some weird ass twisted
Yo,
fucking
bro.
producers out there that's looking to get somebody for a project. That's what that shit. It comes down to like them trying to get talent and them doing whatever they could to get that talent. And there be some strange motherfuckers that be doing some strange
I'll
things.
put it like that. Okay, so Cat Williams, right? He was on the trajectory. He was going up. He started saying no to stuff, right? And he hasn't been getting offers on roles, right? But you got Kevin Hart now. Like he said, Kevin Hart comes and Kevin Hart says yes to everything. And Kevin Hart gets the role. And what's the one thing Kevin Hart said he'll never do? He said he'll never put on a dress. Well, he did it Saturday Night Live. Put a dress on. Because he's going to say yes to everything, bro. They know the top people are the people who's going to say yes to everything, and they're going to deny that the shit is true, bro.
And it's weird to say it now, but I felt like that back then. I was like, yo, Cat was popping. What happened? Then all of a sudden, oh, now they got this next little short comedian dude doing all this. Like back then, I'm like, oh shit, they just replaced this dude real quick. Just in my mind. I'm not like no conspiracy shit. It was just like that's a thought. Oh, he just got replaced. And so to me, like when you have stories like this now, like that's why I feel like nah, this shit credible. Because I felt like this back in the days when these things was happening. Same thing with the Puffy whole situation, Cassie and all that. You feel ways when these things happen, and then later on it's like, oh, nobody knew. Nah, we knew. Everybody fucking ignored that shit because they celebrities or whatever the fuck, or trying to normalize certain shit.
And they gonna try to say, oh,
nah, bro,
he settled so fast. He's trying to, bro. They didn't even give a court date yet before he settled that shit, bro. That nigga, as soon as the lawsuit came out, was announced, he settled the shit. That shit is crazy. Like that's how you know he was guilty of some shit. He didn't want to come out. He didn't want to come into light, bro. He did not want some shits coming to light. He paid that shit too quick. That settlement was too fast.
It's crazy, man, because it's like it's so whack because it's like we love the drama, bro. Like us as people who love drama. Like if it's positive, we ain't talking about it. The fact that a lot of these actors and shit, like comedians, are beefing with each other and all this extra shit, like it's to me it's entertaining, right? But at the same time, it's like we're the only group of people that's doing that shit. Versus like lifting each other up. We just talk about the bad shit all the time. Like, you ever hear Eric Schultz talking shit about fucking Michael J. Fox? Like, I was the real Marty McFly. Like, it's just we the only people that do that shit. We the only people that do that, and it sucks because it's like we all actors, right? Like, you're gonna tear Kevin Hart down because he decided to say yes to certain things. Like, he's an artist, or he's gonna say yes to shit. Fuck it, you know what I mean? Look where he's at now. Like, he's doing great, and he's putting other people on.
Yeah, but how much of your soul will you sell for money, bro?
But
that's the question of the day: is how much of your soul will you sell for money?
But like, you going based on what someone else is saying, like to say the person is selling a soul, like I think that's unfair because we don't know what he done. You know what I mean? Like, he calls him an industry plant. Like, he's not a plant. He's been around for a while. Just
bro, he's not lying, bro. What Kevin Hart stand-up you heard of before he started doing soul playing and stuff like that? You never seen a stand-up for Kevin Hart before the movie stuff came rolling in for him. I've known Patrice O'Neal in the stand-up game for years before he was even got a sniff at Chappelle's show to be in and being in the office, you know, and in the office. Where you seen Kevin Hart at in anything before he got a movie deal?
Well, I mean, because his trajectory was different from Cat Williams and anyone else's, right? Like, he was in small small, like intimate fucking venues, right? And he just happened to be performing in front of someone that was connected, right? Like, he performed next to this dude, Judd Apatow, right? Judd Apatow loved him. It was like, yo, let me put him in the movie. He performed in front of Dame Dash, right? Dame Dash put him in fucking Paper Soldiers, put him in a lot of like Rockefeller movies and shit. And it just little by little, he just started creeping up, and he ended up being in a lot of Judd Apatow movies. And then he started doing the show that Judd Apatow was doing. So like, he may not have the big stage as far as like comedian wise, and I don't think he's saying that. I don't think that Kevin Hart is saying that I was out there selling fucking, selling out shows. I think his story has always been like, I started off at a small circuit, got discovered fairly quickly. You know what I mean? Sometimes it happens. You know what I mean? Some people play lotto for the first time and win. Some people play lotto for the last 50 years and never win shit. He just happened to be in the right place at the right time. If that makes sense, any sense?
No, it makes sense. I think what Kat is mad about, or what he's trying to say, is like, forever this has been the blueprint for comedians to make it to Hollywood or to make it big or whatever. This has been the blueprint. And this dude, for whatever reason, and I'm not saying anything, but for whatever reason, this dude is the outlier for some reason to that specific blueprint, that we haven't seen that happen before or after him. So it's like, that's why he's saying that. But again, it's like, yeah, things happen. I hear what you're saying. But that's basically where he's coming from. It's like, yo, this dude is like a 1 in a million. That shit ain't happening to nobody else. So why is that happening for him? And I'm not. But he said, that's why. What do you think a plan is? It's like, I get what he's saying, but at the same time,
he's also like anybody that watches Kevin Hart. He's personable. He's charismatic. He can be sold to the young kids, to the middle age. Like, he doesn't have like a box, right? He's not like a raunchy. He could be raunchy, but he could dial it back and make a rated G movie if he could. Like, he has that platform to kind of pivot in different genres and shit like that. So I think that's what. Yeah, if Hollywood's looking for another short comedian, they're gonna go with him, because he doesn't seem like he's what they would consider like, even though Cat Williams, I don't think he was problematic, but I think that for them, they saw him as someone that was problematic versus,
because he didn't want to put a dress on.
That's true. I mean, that could be true, but I think that Kevin Hart put a dress. I mean, he was already like blown up before he put the dress. Like, he already had a dress, and he did a dress for Saturday Night Live, and that was like recent. It's not like something that he did. And
after he said,
but why would you do it though? I think that's what it comes down to. It's really like your word. Like, you say you'll never do some shit like this, and then you turn around and do it. So it's like, I think that's what people are really looking at.
Some people do shit. They just,
he always goes back on what he says though. Like the time when he said he's not gonna apologize for his joke, and then what's the first thing? Even Dave Chappelle made a joke about that. He said he never apologized, and that's the first thing he do. They went to go apologize. He did an apology tour. Like, bro, you say you're not gonna do something, do it, bro. Like,
stand on business. Change the title of this episode. Stand on business.
No, he definitely stand on business on that shit, man. I hate using that term, but like he definitely he apologized the first round, but then after that he was like, I'm not apologizing anymore. Like that.
He apologized again after he said that.
Nah, he didn't apologize.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Are you going back based on what Cat Williams said, or are you
watching? No, bro, this is before Cat Williams. Cat Williams even said this. This is not even Cat Williams even said. He said, I ain't apologizing no more, and then he went and turned around and apologized again. After he said he wasn't apologizing no more.
I mean, people's minds change, man. People just do shit. They say they ain't gonna do this, and they're like, all right, cool. Like, that's probably how they thought back in the days, and they're like, all right, it's probably not a big deal now. And it's just people change, and people's ideas change. It happens all the time. Like, I will say, this movie fucking sucked. I will never watch this movie again, and I'll revisit. I'm like, oh, this movie's not that bad.
Where you get your law degree from, son?
What?
The defense attorney of the year. He's the defense attorney of the year over here, bro. Where you get your law degree from, bro?
Because I'm not gonna subscribe to the echo chamber. I'm not gonna say the same thing y'all all gonna say. Like I'm just gonna be like, you know what I mean? Like I think it's unfair to all these comics people in general. Like we the only group of people that do this shit.
Oh, now we're the echo chamber. We're the echo chamber.
Yeah, like because
there's no original thought here. We just echoing. All right.
No, because you and Fresh have pretty much the same idea as far as what like you guys are agreeing with everything with Cat Williams is saying. That's what I mean. Echo chamber.
I didn't agree with everything he said.
Bro, I listened to what he said
right now.
I listened to what he said, and then people started showing evidence of receipts of what he's saying. So if he's saying stuff, and then people are showing the receipts and showing that what he's saying is true, how am I going to go around and say
it's true?
Nah, that's cap. After being showed the receipts.
That's a funny one. Just no, I don't know because I'm not in that world. So I can't go based on one person's shit what they spewing versus like and then
I'm not in that world either, but I go on my YouTube, that shit's all over with receipts. Cat Williams receipts, bro. I watched the Shannon Sharp shit one time, and all of a sudden I get all the receipts that people showing.
Yeah, that whole weekend. Yeah,
on the YouTube, bro. The receipts are just popping up left and right, left and right, left and right.
People doing the work for him.
I mean, because what he did with Shannon Sharp shit, that shit was like a bit, not a bit, but it was like a impromptu fucking stand-up comedy. Right?
That was not a bit. He
was well orchestrated.
He was on there because
it's a bit. Well orchestrated could become a bit as well. It could be a stand-up comedy where he had all these things kind of like tied up. So when people did this research, they'll find that what he said was true. Like him saying,
bro, if you watch the interview, you see that Cat Williams the whole time while he's talking, he's rubbing his knees. Now, what you do when you rub your knees is a self-soothing thing, because I mean you're talking about uncomfortable shit that you don't want to talk about, but you're airing it out. So that's the whole time. I've never seen Cat Williams rub his legs so much, bro.
Yeah, you watched the psychological breakdown, bro?
Huh?
You watched the psychological breakdown?
I mean, I knew about it, but then I did watch it. I did watch the psychological breakdown, but I didn't know about it before because I pointed it out before.
Yeah.
And the whole time he's rubbing his knees. That means you're talking about uncomfortable shit that you don't want to talk about, and it's like a self-soothing stuff that you do to yourself when you rub your legs up.
And I heard on the same token that could be someone that's lying.
No, that's not true.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not true.
Same thing. Like people will do certain things, certain mannerisms that they'll do that's
not
a lie. Like they'll say
lies is different. One, there's like different triggers for lies. That's not a lie trigger to rub your knee, rubbing your leg. That means you're talking about when you're rubbing yourself, your legs, your body part, your legs. That's when you're talking about something uncomfortable.
You Fresh is referring to like facial like blocking.
Yeah,
you're referring to blocking.
When you lie, they say the blood rush to your face, so that's why you always like rub your face a lot. When somebody's lying, they rub their face.
Soothing your face or blocking your mouth or trying to partially distort. It's just it's a lot of subconscious shit, but I ain't gonna go into all that. Yeah, it's go ahead. But yeah, Fresh. Yeah, you're talking about blocking.
So the whole time he's doing that, he's speaking on the truth, because he said the Ricky Smiley came on there, Cedric Entertainer came on there, and they told lies on him, and that's when he went in there to clear the air. And then he went from there to just speaking the truth about everything, and he's airing out everybody's shit, bro.
Like I would take this, right? Like if the whole Ludacris shit about the 10 movies, whatever deal. If he would have said that shit before all the Fast and Furious movies, like, oh, this is he decided to take a deal and it's 10 movies, and then boom, you fast forward and you see it in real time, he did 10 movies, then it makes sense. But if he's taking information that's already out there, using it, right? If it's 10 movies, all you have to do is do the math and be like, and just spew it, like, oh yeah, it was 10 movies. But it's convenient because it's already out there. So you can easily kind of flip someone's, whole career based on him taking a Illuminati deal, some shit like that. I mean, it's just I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know Cat William. I don't know what he's a marketing genius right now because his fucking shows are selling out like crazy. So we don't know like the ulterior motive if there was any. But yeah, he's a genius. He's a fucking genius, man. So hopefully he gets all his flowers and he gets all that money. Because I heard good things about him too. I heard good things. I heard he helped out a lot of comics and paid a lot of comics, and like he was very giving as far as like money wise and shit. He changed a lot of lives. So yeah, I would never take that shit away from him.
So wait, I hear about that shit, but you don't hear about the other receipts and stuff like that.
Nah, because the thing is that people.
I thought you wasn't of that world, man. How you hear that stuff, bro? What's going on?
because I don't talk about some shit and not know it. I'm like, I just don't kind of feed into like stuff that I can't see. Like as far as like super like old shit. And there's not that much people there's not a lot of witnesses and shit. But the money shit has like it's been documented way before that shit. Like I heard about that shit when it was happening in real time. So I remember those stories. Nah, that's crazy, man.
So do you think Cedric stole his joke?
Probably, yeah. It looks the same. But like, you know what I mean? Like it's always the same. I wish the clip was clearer. I wish it was like because it always shows that one comic view shit and just like
that's
mad
that's
blurry.
the point though. Like look how old that shit is. That's the point. Look how old it is.
And if Cedric got his shit in the fresh.
Yeah, like come on, bro.
720p cut.
And that's what I'm saying. I just be looking at this shit and I just be piecing shit together logically or trying to, and it's like that kind of makes sense. Or certain things you might remember from memory, like the whole like the other day I was joking around with Red. Like Red put up the whole Bernie Mac thing, and then I put the young kid up with the joke that told the stuttering bus driver joke. It's like. Shit, I don't want to look at Bernie like he's fucked up, but at the same time, I remember watching this live. Like I remember seeing this kid on whatever show that was, and telling that
the
joke.
Same ending and everything, yeah.
Like I remember that.
Yeah, it's like. So that's that. Then I said, the kid. I haven't heard the kid come out and say, "Yo, Bernie stole my joke."
Right.
So I don't know. And then my reply was, I don't know if Bernie talked to the kid beforehand, say, "Yo, that shit was funny. Do you mind if I use it?" You know, we don't know if that conversation went down, so I can't say. The joke was stolen or not, you know what I mean? Until the kid come out and say, "Nah, Bernie Mac stole my joke," you know what I mean?
Right. But if we put it in the same context as we talk about everything else, logically, it looks like that. You know,
every comedian who had a joke stolen can always let it be known that their joke was stolen. Mark Curry said, "Yo, my shit was stolen,"
and that shit looks blatant because Steve's shit wasn't even funny, bro. It was like that was like some half-ass telling them.
He stole Cat joke too with the putting the gas in the car and shit. Bro.
I heard some other chick come out and say Cat stole that shit from her though. Like here's some chick that used to be on tour with him and write for him and shit. So like it's like this shit is a crazy world, bro.
People, I'm telling you, it's comedy, right? Like these motherfuckers will take shit. It's just like music, right? People will take a song, they'll sample it, and then release it as their own. Same thing. These comics
you can do, I can do better.
They take it. They take the essence of the joke, and they make it more like them, but it's the same bones. It was built off those bones and
same foundation. Yeah,
they do the same shit. So it's like it happens everywhere, and the best thing you need to do is call it out. And if Cat felt like he was wronged, cool. That he has every right to fucking call it out. He has every right because that shit's fucked up. You know, fucking Mencia, his career is finished.
Yeah,
they, Joe Rogan fucking outed him, and that was it. That was it for his career.
Annihilated him, bro.
That's a serious thing, man. Like,
he should have done all his live shows talking about you stealing jokes.
Word, that's dedication, bro.
That's dedication,
and trust, bro. Like I hate, like people that know me, like I just hate like plagiarism, bro. Like if it's not your shit, like I hate when people try to steal like work and shit like that, or like if If it's your work, bro, it's your work, and if it's not, you call it out. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. We live in a crazy world. Oh man, how did we get here? I feel like yo, if this was a long left, and I'm like, if Red got the fucking breadcrumbs, how the fuck did we get? Because I feel like this was like a 40-minute, 50-minute thing. It's the longest left.
This wasn't the topic.
Nah, this is definitely not the topic, bro.
Bro, this topic bridges off of so many shit. Cause
We were talking about Godzilla.
I was about to say there's no way it started from that. I was literally in my head.
No,
I don't even remember, bro.
No,
We went so far left. I don't.
We talked about Taraji's P, Color Purple, and then
Yeah.
from there we went into like slavery movies. Then and then from there we went into like people selling their souls for the change, and and that's how we got to the Cowboys.
And then okay,
yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Shout out to Red. Man.
Red is that
Piper.
Dude, my man. The man said the Piper.
Word.
I can't hear that word without thinking about it.
Don't do it. Damn. I didn't even mean it. My bad. That's not.
I mean, but even in the original context, the Pied Piper did still kids. So it's like, not a good word. Hold on.
Which also is like, like that nigga guilty.
Well, the Pied
like,
Piper
shit like that to me. Like,
Pied Piper was like,
I didn't do fucking shit.
Nah, Piper's like, oh, you ain't got my money? All right, watch this.
All right.
Nigga left with the whole village. How all your kids get stolen, bro? Not one person going to say, yo, not one person noticed the kids was missing. Like, wait, y'all ain't know it's quiet around here?
Yeah.
Y'all hear the kids? Y'all hear the kids playing outside?
Yo, y'all gotta watch Killers of the Flower Moon, bro. Like, that shit reminded me. Yo, the dude had a system, right? He was like, yo, bro, shorty over there, she's 100% Osage. All you have to do is marry her, and you gotta do what you gotta do, and that money is yours. That all money is yours. Yo, bro, this motherfucker killed the whole entire family, bro. Like and I'm like, yo, y'all made it mad hot, bro. Like y'all killed so many, and it was like it's the same kind of like poison and all that kind of shit. Like it was a fucked up story, and I get it. A lot of Osage people they had a problem with this movie because in this movie they kind of depict Leonardo DiCaprio's character as sympathetic towards his kids, like he loved his kids.
The white savior.
Yeah, but they said in real life they said he didn't love his kids, like his half. He didn't give a fuck about them. Like he would kill them to get the money. But in this movie they depict him as him loving his wife, right, and loving his kids. Like that was like when his daughter died, he was like, oh my god, like he didn't give a shit. So they're just saying that was kind of like bullshit. But I mean, overall, it was
the subtleties to change history, though, because most of us don't even know about stories like this. So we watch a movie, and this becomes our knowledge of our firsthand account or knowledge of whatever that situation is. Whenever in the future we refer back to it, and I think that without trying to go left again, I think that's what Kat's main gripe was, is that I'm trying not to do these things because they are depicting our people in a certain light, and then you just got somebody else that's just like, all right, I'll do it, like in whatever. And it seems like that's what he was trying to do with everybody that he had a gripe with. It's like, it seems like you people are the people that we look up to, or people look to represent us, and these people are not, for lack of a better word, righteous or moral people on a certain level. So I think that's what it is that he was trying out, whether he be bitter or not, or come across bitter or not. I think that's what he was trying, the message he was trying to come across with. And we see this a lot in movies and genres and different things like that, just like the movie you're talking about.
Yeah, man. If you guys haven't seen that, go ahead and watch it, man. It's on Apple TV. It's free. You guys have a subscription. The movie is free. It dropped, I think on Tuesday. This Tuesday, it dropped free.
Yeah,
I went to watch it. I thought that shit was 3 hours. I was like, not today.
It took it legit fucking, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It legit took 3 days to watch that movie, bro. I watched an hour a day. And I was like, yo, it's a good movie, but it's short, like it's a journey, bro. It's a journey. especially if you get towards the end, it's like, oh shit, this is just getting real. But yeah, it was crazy. But yeah, what else is dropping this? Next week you get Aquaman. That shit's dropping a month after it came out.
Yo, bro,
It's gonna be on digital on the 25th of this month. That shit. No, 23rd. 23rd. It's coming out the 23rd. I'm not sure when it's coming out on Max. It's probably gonna come like a little after that,
probably
but
like
I
a
think on
month
digital.
later.
It's so if it's on digital, whatever, man. But I haven't seen it, so I'll see it when it comes out on digital, bro. A little bit of drama news with Madam Web. So we're gonna get into our first major topic. So Madam Web, so there's a lot of reports that came out. Jeff Snyder is one of the big scoopers that's out here, and he pretty much said that the movie was reshot multiple different times, right? So the movie was supposed to be in the world of Andrew Garfield, right? He was gonna be the Spider-Man of that universe, right? But they got the years wrong. This movie is depicted as being in the early 90s. And so they couldn't use Andrew Garfield because it didn't match up timeline wise. So they said, oh, let's do it for Tom Holland. And it's like Tom Holland wouldn't be born in the 1990s. He'll be early 2000s.
An idiot. Yeah.
So the movie had to be reshot, and they removed all the 90 references. So
Why the hell would they even make a movie in the 90s anyway, bro?
Yo, and it's just like because the main plot is Peter Parker's in that belly, right? And if it's the 90s, he can't be that age in that belly.
Mm-hmm. Right.
He has to already be born.
Mm-hmm.
And they can't use Tom Holland. Well, it's gonna be his Peter Parker's mom. The whole purpose is like a John Connor situation, like they're trying to kill Peter Parker before he's born.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And they wanted to use Andrew Garfield, and they're like, oh, the timeline doesn't match up because it's like he'll be too old. I mean, too young because he's already been born. And they said they try to flip it and reshoot it for Tom Holland. And it's like, yeah, Tom Holland wouldn't be born in 1990.
Far off, yeah.
Yeah, because he's 18, 16 years old in 2000 something, like, and then we're already in the future right now. I think this year we actually caught up to like Eternals time. Like Eternals is 2024. It's so they removed all the references from all the 90 references, and they're not even gonna mention what this Spider-Man is. I'm like, damn, bro. Andrew Garfield almost had it. Only if it wasn't for this fucking whoever is in charge of the continuity, like, yo, they
You're fired. You're fired.
Twice.
Fuck out of here, bro. That's crazy, bro. What is wrong with y'all, man?
Yep. It was like, yo, it's not like Sony's gonna Sony, bro.
It's like this shit is a curse at this point, bro. What the hell, bro? This shit is so simple. Like really, just because of continuity. That shit just fucked up everything. It's like, bro, just give it up. Get this shit to fucking Marvel, leave it alone. Bro.
Yo, if I'm a writer, right? If you hired me to write the Madam Web, right? And the premise is about Peter Parker, right? My only job is to make sure the years are correct. That seems like it's very easy task, bro. Like that doesn't sound like it's a tall order.
Is there one writer, or do we have a committee and rewrites and all this? So it's like that's where the problems come in, bro.
Like, bro, I would like this. All right, cool. So Homecoming, he is 16 years old. Let's just subtract that. Mm-hmm. I'll make sure those times are correct. Because yo, bro, even with from No Way Home, right? It was produced by Marvel, but a lot of Sony writers was on it. They got the years fucked up, even in that movie.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, I can't get the time. Like that seems like simple math at this point in time. How y'all fuck this up?
Shout out to the American educational system.
Word. We still on the we need to get on that metric system, bro. We still using Fahrenheit, bro. Anyone else using fucking Celsius, dude?
Niggas want to be different.
You know how disrespected I feel when I'm watching like a YouTube video or like a car review, and the guy's like, "I'm going 70 kilometers."
Kilometers.
What the fuck are you saying, bro?
You're speaking another language. It's English, but it's not. What are you talking?
I'm fucking. You see the meme of all the fucking math equations and shit. Like, what the fuck is that, yo? Like, yo, what the fuck is kilometers, bro? What the fuck is Celsius, bro? He's like, it's 30 minus Celsius. I'm like,
Oh my god!
just tell me what Fahrenheit is, bro. Oh, it's 10 degrees Fahrenheit. That's all you have to say. But that's us dumb Americans, bro.
Fucking dumb Americans. God
Yo,
damn.
America's first, bro. We still on that bullshit, dude.
Make America great again. All right, let's learn to integrate with the rest of the world. How about that?
Word, yo, you take a group of Americans, bro, and there's like Squid Games and everything is Celsius and fucking
It's over. Everybody's dead.
Bro, we all dead, bro. Mokola boom. Nah, man. That shit crazy.
Oh man.
Adam Webb, man. I don't know what y'all doing, man. You know, this movie comes out next month. I don't think anyone cares.
God, Jesus. Yeah, nobody cares.
It comes out in what, Valentine's Day?
There gotta be something. There's something else coming out on Valentine's Day. What else is coming out? I'm going to see that.
I don't fucking know, bro. At this point in time, bro, anything on TV is better than what I don't know, man. I have no idea, bro. I only see it because I want to see like the other, like the Spider Women. That'd be kind of like cool to see on a big screen. But at the same time, I'm just gonna be looking at that movie, and then in the bottom right corner, I'm just gonna see like a CW fucking logo, slightly opaque, like right there. That's how I'm gonna feel. But we'll find out, man. So if this is all bullshit, this is like not real shit, then we'll find out in the next, couple of weeks. Second topic of the day. I mean, not second. We had mad topics, but like the main topic, we have Fast and the Furious, right? So, so one of the writers and producers were talking about, part 2 of what was happening with Fast 10. So they said pretty much out of their own mouth is that Fast 11 is going to go back to basics. And that
Fast 11. They needed to go 11 movies to.
Yep.
So
they're going back to basics, and
they already went back to basics. They did that in 4.
So back to basics, and their budget had got cut by 40%. So their budget is only $200 million. How do you go back to basics with that cliffhanger?
Thank you.
What are you doing? What are you gonna do? So you're gonna survive that, right? Your team is gonna survive a plane crash, and you're gonna go back to fucking California and do race wars
and start racing. Yeah, the way we end all of this is the race.
What
to settle me killing your pops and this and bro, what?
What are you doing? Like, dude, like the cat is out the back. Like, you already put us here. you like, it's been like a parody. Like, how did you guys gonna go like, in space? Like, oh shit, they're gonna be in space, and the motherfuckers went to space.
Word. We just I was thinking that too. We just came from space, and now we're going back to the streets. Word.
They're gonna find a way.
We're not agents no more. We're not secret agents no more. None of that Bond shit. None of that. We just.
I'm gonna say this, right? And if this shit happens, bro, I'm logging off the internet.
Let me see if you.
If these motherfuckers find a way to race at the bottom of the sea, I'm done, bro. If these motherfuckers go to the bottom of the Mariana Trench, talking about this race,
really took it to the.
Bro, I'm fucking done. Yo, bro, I was watching fucking Fast and Furious the other day, and the motherfuckers skydive for fucking cars, bro. Yo, like, excuse me.
And Tyrese, the only level-headed nigga. What the fuck is y'all doing? Nah, chill, y'all bugging.
Y'all telling me y'all couldn't get cars over there, and or parachuted into a fucking rental car place. Y'all motherfuckers parachuted with cars, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to basics. Oh, we lost Fresh Prince. Yeah, I mean you can see his belly from here. His fucking Vin Diesel's belly. So going back to basics, man. Listen, I'm a fan of the first Fast and the Furious. It's a timeless classic. It does not get old.
It wasn't stupid.
Exactly. It was. I mean, it had some stupid moments, but it wasn't.
But it wasn't.
It wasn't fucking
5 and later stupid.
Yeah, 100%. Because part 2 was fucking crazy as fuck. My man fucking launched off a fucking dock and landed on the boat. Like that shit was like, how? If the ramp, if the dock, any person that has gotten on a dock, there's no ramp at the end of a dock. It's straight, right?
Yeah.
So there's no like taking a car and then flying up and then landing on a boat. Like that is just that is wild to me. But yeah,
That does not happen.
I don't know, man. So going back to basics, I don't know if that's gonna work out. I mean, listen, just get us this movie so we can find out what's going on with this shit. Because this shit, that cliffhanger was crazy. You guys don't know what we're talking about. We're talking about Fast 10 and the cliffhanger that with him and his son at the bottom of the dam. I don't know how the fuck he's gonna manage to fucking survive that shit. Because if anybody that's been to any dam, there's a lot of fucking water, dude. You can't be fast enough to get away from that shit, bro. I think I went to the fucking it was a dam I went to in Arizona or some shit, like the Hoover Dam or some shit. Bro, that shit is terrifying. Like you look at one side and the water's like you can touch it right on one side. Then you go to the other side, is like the Grand Canyon, some shit like that. Like, dude, and he's at the bottom of that shit. There's no way that water is gonna. I don't know. I don't fucking know. What is? Yo, chat. If y'all in this building, if y'all here, ask some questions, bro. If you guys want to chat it up, let us know. So we can have some things to talk about. Trying to see if anything else. You guys have any other topics you guys want to talk about or things that came across your timeline? Nah?
Not that I have, no.
Cass, anything came up in your timeline that we may have missed?
Sorry, y'all talking to me again?
What you say?
No, I was saying, do you have I was gonna ask you, did anything pop up in your timeline that we may have missed as far as like topics and shit? But I kind of wanted to talk about this shit. Yo, bro. So did you guys hear about the news about Alec Baldwin being tried again for this fucking shooting for this movie?
Nah.
Did the first trial, did he get found not guilty or did it go mistrial?
I think it was a mistrial, so that's the only way.
Yeah.
Again, right?
Yeah, they tried him. Yeah, because it was.
But
it's a mistrial. So if he was found not guilty, they couldn't try him again after that.
But just answer me this, right? I don't think we ever talked about this on the platform, right? What I can't wrap my head around, right, is like, yes, he shot the person because he in his head is like, I'm using a prop gun,
right?
And I'm shooting a prop gun, and if it had bullets in it, how is it my fault? Why I'm being charged for manslaughter if I'm an actor that's being given a prop gun from a licensed weaponry, arms, ammo, ammunition person that's what their job is to make sure they hand you a safe weapon with blanks, and I shoot because that's my cue to shoot, and I kill somebody inadvertently, but I'm being tried for murder. How does that make sense to me? is that people trying to and listen, and it's fucked up because someone lost a parent, a sister, you know, they lost someone that day, right? But that blame should go to the person who deals with those with the weapons, right?
Right. Do you know what happened? Because I didn't hear that they were supposed to be involved in the beginning, but I didn't hear about it was starting all over again. So.
Yeah, it started today. They retried them again, and it's just it's like fuck, bro. Like, you know, Alec Baldwin is like, he's not like the most pleasant person, right? He's been punching motherfuckers in the face for a while, right?
He's had a rough life though.
Yeah, he had a rough life, right? And I loved him in Beetlejuice. That was my guy in Beetlejuice. That's my guy. It's almost weird to see him now because he doesn't look nothing like
Nothing like that. Yeah,
it's like two different people, right? But like, you know, yeah, like he don't deserve this kind of shit, bro. Like this shit, you could tell, like he aged like 20 years, bro. And this movie still hasn't even come out. Like, I think this movie is probably like a throwaway movie at this point.
Yeah,
the press is bad. It's not gonna make anything. No one's gonna go see it. This shit is tainted. So I don't know, man. It's a weird situation, and I'm not sure if that's and especially this is like, I think this is like New York courts. So this is coming out of our taxpayer dollars. Like, for some shit that, yo, bro, like, come on. This is crazy. Oh man, the fucking tax dollars, bro. Like, yeah, I heard about the fucking shit. What, a week ago, that they had because of the crazy storm, they had kids go remote because their school was being occupied with
bruh. This shit was in my neighborhood.
Wait,
bruh.
what happened?
This shit
Go
was
ahead,
in.
go ahead, Fresh Prince. Talk about it.
When the snowstorm hit last week, they basically and it wasn't my son's school, but it's a school in his district in my area, basically. But one of the high schools, Madison High School, they actually started placing migrants. Okay, so first of all, I don't want anybody to think I'm taking sides or anything like this. I'm gonna just tell a story. It's basically like what happened was, because of the weather and the snow and how everything was crazy last week, they had migrants that they set up in Ebbets Field, which is like a it's like a open yard that's like a airport. It's like they do like plane shows and stuff.
Which
like
Ebbets Field you talking about?
In Brooklyn.
That's the projects now.
Huh? No. I'm talking about
Ebbets Field, that's where the Brooklyn Dodgers play. That's the projects.
No. Well, they have one that's out towards, or I don't think I'm saying the wrong name, but if I am, pardon me. But I think I'm correct. But it's out towards the Belt Parkway. So they have an open area where they do plane shows and everything like that. So they ended up placing migrants there. So they had a bunch of migrants there set up in tents and all types of things like that. Because of the snowstorm and everything and the weather and how bad it was last week, they're like, yo, you can't have people out there in tents in that field in this weather. So they had to get the people off the property. So they ended up placing them inside of one of the high schools that are in my area, in my neighborhood. And there's a lot of people that are not comfortable with that, not happy with that. At the end of the day, like I said, I don't want to give an opinion because I see from both sides. Like, if I was one of those people, yes, I would love for them to look out for us and put us inside of somewhere where I don't have to be outside in this harsh ass fucking weather. But at the same time, as a parent and as someone who's in this area, a taxpayer and everything, like Fresh just said, these things are not our issues, bro. It's like, again, I'm putting the humanity things aside. That's a given. That's a given already. But as far as this whole situation in New York, period, it's like, yo, bro, like nobody asked for this. And for my entire, just like y'all entire lifetimes, we've had a homeless problem in this state as well as this country. And nothing has been done about it at all. But now all of a sudden, like, and this is an issue with our country, is like we always looking to worry about foreign relations and how we look to everybody else in order before we worrying about taking care of our own house. And that's the type of thing I tell people on the regular, like take care of your own house before you start worrying about other people or giving opinions on other people. Like we have this show and all of this, so we talk and we give our opinions on certain topics, but on a day-to-day basis, I'm not really talking about or worrying about a lot of these things, because at the end of the day, I feel like we need to take care of our own house first before we worrying about everybody else's issues. And that's how I feel on a macro scale as well. So yeah, it's kind of crazy to me that like now kids got to go remote because you are also housing migrants in their building of education. And I'm not trying to sound like some of these other like Midwesterners, but then it's like, okay, we got to worry about we coming through COVID and all of these things where we worrying about locking down things. You can't do things without getting a shot. You can't go nowhere and do all these things like that. But now you got people from a whole total different country, and now you got them occupying our schools. And then what? A couple of days is good, and then you're going to send the kids back into the schools. I'm not one of these people that's like ignorant, like, oh my God, now we going in, they breathing the same air and but let's be real, like this is not like worked out at all. There's no blueprint, there's no plan, there's no nothing. Everybody's flying by the seat of their fucking pants on this shit. And that's what aggravates me, because we have our own problems and none of our things are getting taken care of, but now we got to worry about these other problems that taxpayers are contributing to, but you're still not taking care of our situations. Escalating situations, bringing in more problems. It's just wow. And in the future, a year or two from now, 2 years from now, we're going to be talking about more problems that stem from this situation here. It's too much.
Yeah, and there's some wild, crazy shit that's happening now in the Bronx, bro. Like, and I'm sure it's happening everywhere, but I think it's being more amplified in the Bronx, where you have a lot of like these migrants that have like these scams that's happening, where you have them asking for money or some shit like that.
Oh, in the parking lot that day?
Yeah, bro, like that shit. And robberies that they're using families, their own families, to rob people. I'm like,
yo, they got a car full of groceries in. They ask people for groceries.
Word, bro.
That shit. It's crazy, man. Because they come here and they have no money, so they just whatever they can do, right? That's just human nature. They gotta feed their families, but at the same time,
definitely.
It's like,
when do things become excessive?
Exactly.
You got a car full of groceries. So at the end of the day, you doing something and you mention that, it's like, all right, I get you, bro. You got to do what you got to do for your family. But now you got a whole car full of groceries and you still out here doing this shit. It's like, yo, bro, come on now. Now you taking advantage, bro. So it's like, how are we weighing this right now? Like, it's a weird, funny situation.
And we keep natives. And then more and more of us is getting robbed by these people that are not from here, and it's gonna bubble up. So like the next election that happens, once one person or whoever that's running talks about, I'm gonna get rid of all this shit, you can see a lot of people that don't normally go for it this time. Like,
and yeah, that was the perfect sound, bro, because at the same time, what you saying, I understand, that's true, and that's what's gonna happen. But then it's gonna be somebody that's just like, I don't even want to say the name, but it's gonna be somebody that's like on a level where you taking it to the fucking extreme. And it's like, what I'm talking about right now, I'm trying to keep it as basic as possible. But whoever's running is going to fucking take that shit and run with it, and that is also a problem. Because we're also in that vein, we're not giving humanity or showing humanity or love or blessings to people that are in need. Because people are in need. I'm not trying to say fuck these people.
100%.
So this is the like the dichotomy and the duality of the world and society that we live in right now. It's like, are you on this side or you on this side? Either way, we fucking going full extreme. And it's like, yo, this shit is not healthy or productive for anybody on a whole. That's the problem. And people don't want to talk about a lot of these issues either. It's like as soon as you say something, oh, I'm going to sound like this. I'm going to sound like that. You know, we got to preface things or whatever. But we need to just be able to talk and be open and free about this issue, about any other issue, racism, all these type of things, because that's the only way people are going to be able to come together and see things on a balanced level. But it's a lot of things going on right now. This is going to be a nice 2 years, bro. This is going to be a crazy 2 years. 2024, 2025, this is going to be very entertaining.
Whoever runs against fucking Adams, bro, they're going to use that. That's going to be their fucking marketing plan. Like, I'm going to get all these migrants. Listen, you had a problem with these migrants?
Yep. It's low-hanging fruit. That's what it is. It's low-hanging fruit.
I'm going to get rid of all of them. And motherfuckers that was with the light side, with the rebels, are going to go.
Yep. And that's a problem too, because then it's gonna get to a point where then, all right, we got rid of them, but now we still moving, and now it's like, yeah, your grandma too. No, my grandma been here forever. No, fuck that. She's going too. And then once it starts getting to that level, then what do we do? It's like, yeah, because you just want to ride for sides. Let's try to keep this shit as a balanced dialogue, and let's look at this shit logically, and also be empathetic, people. The society is way too apathetic right now. Be empathetic, because if you was in that situation, how would you feel? Oh, fuck these people that don't belong here and all that. No. So we need to be a little balanced on these views going forward, man. That's the only way I think society is going to be able to evolve and move forward, because this shit has been fucked up for a long time. And I think it's time for, without being cliche, it's time for a change, bro.
And this is why we like to watch movies and escape the bullshit, right? Not watch these movies where they have a message.
Yeah, you want to all the time this shit in now too,
and we kind of don't want to see that, because what we presented with in real life is a lot of the time is bullshit, and we don't want to see that in our movies. Yep. That's pretty much it, man. This shit is wild, bro.
What move? I stepped away.
Or any movie that just when they just expand on
when they're being preachy,
basically. Yeah, preachy and what they call now woke and shit. The new version of woke.
I ain't calling that shit woke.
Yeah,
I'm really woke for the original meaning.
That's why I threw the fingers, the quote fingers, man. That's what they call it.
I'm not gonna let white crybabies hijack the word.
Yeah.
To be honest, I've seen a lot of other people use that term. I wouldn't.
It's out of control on the whole.
Yeah. Because I see a lot of YouTubers use that shit. I'm like, yo, that's not what it is, bro. And you should know. Like Tyrone Magnus is like one of them that be like,
oh my god,
he just changed. He just became.
Don't you hate that guy? Why do you keep watching him?
Yo, bro,
I don't follow him. But he comes up as a suggestion every single time.
Yeah. I don't know why all of a sudden.
Listen. Mind you, I was a big fan of him, but then he just got super. Like he just changed some other shit.
And it's like once he started getting into once he tried to get into the Snyderverse, it was over from there. Bro.
Yeah, and then I was like, I just said, fuck it, I'm just unfollowing him, because I'm not gonna. I'm not the type of to cry in the comments. I'm like,
or badmouth him. Yeah,
it's like, yo, all right, cool. It's
not for me anymore.
He's not for me. He has a different audience, right? Peace out. But his motherfucking shit keep coming back in my recommend.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, bro. I'm like, yo, he's still doing this shit. Like, I'm like, yo, come on, man.
I feel like you, bro. Words like, bro,
and I'm like, yo,
follow you no more.
Using that shit that woke shit. I'm like, yo, bro, come on, my guy. That shit crazy, man. Anything, my man. He is worse, yo. Yo. I'm not saying Jared loves women, right? But there's been like, it was like a funny running joke that he just hates women. This motherfucker, I can tell he hates anything that's a movie that comes out and there's a woman in it, bro, his thumbnail always be like,
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Yo, bro.
and like, yo, new Star Wars movie with Daisy Ridley, the thumbnail was like,
Yeah, that and
Wait.
it's like, bro, all right, you pissing me off now because come on now, but guy, bro, like, why are you even talking about the shit anymore? It's like you fishing for that shit,
yo,
bro.
he
That's what
fishing,
you're doing right now.
and
Why they treating Daisy really, man? Daisy really need a break, yo. Come on,
Listen,
man.
I'm not mad at her, bro. The movies, the storyline, the shit was a fucking shambles, shit show, dumpster fire, whatever.
That's what I'm saying. She
label
can't
it
catch
as.
a break, bro.
It's not her fault though. Like,
that movie got delayed indefinitely. People complaining about that shit, and then and mind you, we talked about it 2 weeks ago about the director and her statements on making men feel comfortable. We retracted that. I made sure I brought it up last week and say, that the clip we found out that it was from another it was from a documentary a couple of years back, regarding men in India and the honor killings and acid on women. That makes perfect sense, right?
yeah, that's crazy.
But then now I'm seeing like other YouTubers that's using that shit and they just going ham. There's a shorty that I follow. I unfollow her. I think her name is Snarky J or some shit like that, bro. And this is the first time I ever go in comments, bro. And I said, hey, listen, I pretty much was giving her like my point of view as far as like I said, hey, listen, this clip got us a couple of weeks ago. And I learned a little bit more about where this comes from. And I kind of gave, like, it was more like a like, not preachy, but like educational, like, maybe you don't know this, right?
Yeah, putting you on just in case, right?
Yeah, putting you on, because I'm seeing the comments and people are agreeing with you, saying, yeah,
right.
she's the worst, she's the worst. And I'm like, yeah.
Oh, no, some YouTubers are scumbags, bro. They know the truth and they'll still go with the lie.
Yeah,
and knowing the truth.
And the moment I press enter, I'm like, yeah, they probably know this. And guess what? My comment got deleted.
Wow.
Comment got deleted, right? And there was no cursing. There was no.
Wow.
I was not being condescending. I was more or
Yeah,
less.
they don't want the truth out there.
That's crazy. So not even just leave a shit in the comments. I'm not gonna respond.
Comment
I'm not
deleted,
gonna like
bro.
it. Nothing. Nah, I'm gonna delete that shit because that
Comment,
shit is
wow.
Deleted, yo.
Comment deleted, and it had 204 likes.
That's
so
why. Nah.
Like, oh shit, maybe this. Oh shit. So again, because it's like YouTube, right? There's nothing in real time, right? This is all about self-preservation, right? So she's like, I'd rather just delete that comment. Because I don't have to retract a video and say, my bad.
Bro, you should have made a fucking exposed video, bro. Where you had the comment, the original comment, and you would have got mad views, bro.
You'd have got some views.
You would have got mad views, bro. If you did an exposed video, say that, yo, this is the comment that she did.
I know you a grown man, and that's not what you about, but bro, that would have been
that's the YouTuber's way, man.
That definitely would have given the traction. We would probably have had a little more eyes on this episode here. But like, I thought about it. I was like, I should screenshot this shit, but I didn't think it was gonna get deleted based on like there was a lot of comments, right? There was a lot of like toxic comments. I'm like, all right, let me throw some shit out there that will kind of balance the toxic, right? Like just like some like insightful stuff, right? Nah, they didn't want to hear that shit, bro. They didn't want to hear that. They didn't want to hear that shit, bro. I was like, yo, listen, we got
there's no room for truth on the internet.
Yeah, bro.
We got caught up, and that's why I did. And I thought about making a clip about Red's reaction to the ship. I'm like, since we were wrong, I'm like, I'm not gonna highlight a fucking wrong. You know what I mean? Like we didn't know. We got got. You know what I mean? Like, that's excuse me. So I'm like, yeah, we're gonna leave that alone. I'm not gonna clip it. That's taking accountability, right? If I'm wrong, I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm fucking wrong. Like super wrong. And it makes mad sense. Like we shitting on a woman that's talking about making men feel accomplished. She's not talking about the crybaby Star Wars fans. She's talking about like real shit that's happening in India.
Yeah, right.
Like honor killings are like the worst thing that you could. That shit is crazy. That shit is still like is legal.
They do it here in the States too. Where they wear their hoodies and their masks and shit. And they catch girls like unaware coming out the car, coming out their house or whatever like that, waiting for them. Matter of fact, they caught her. I remember it was on the news a while ago. They caught an Indian girl. She was with her mom. She was with her mom. Her mom just went inside, and the dude ran up on her, splashed her with the acid and shit, and ran off. The parents are screaming outside. They come outside, seeing her like on the floor with the acid. She's crazy, bro. Like
that's OD, bro. Because
and a lot of times it be from just because the dude got rejected by the person or something like that. Like
yeah, and going back into like the show that I was watching the night of, right? There was a part where they was in jail and they talked about how they burn people and that shit. I didn't know this shit. And I'm like, yo, that's fucked up shit. And this is shit that happens at jail all the time, where they're using what do you call that shit? Like they get access to hot water, right? To to if they want to make noodles and all that kind of shit. All you need is a cup of hot water, and you put baby oil in the water, and then you splash somebody in the face with hot water, and you can't get the baby oil off your face.
Yeah,
it just continuously burn.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, bro, that's what they was using. Like Red was saying, like a lot. If they couldn't get acid, they was using baby oil and water, and boiling water. I'm like, that shit crazy, bro. But again, that's just us learning from my experience. We went right. I brought it up. I mentioned it. I triggered Ja and triggered myself, and then we came back next week, and then we was like, yo, we fucked up. I mean, this is the real thing.
But that should show in real time, like how people should be. It's like this is the society we live in. Everything is clickbait and fucking headlines and all of that, and it is what it is. And we live in our lives, and we ain't got time to be researching on all this shit if it ain't that important. So it's like, all right, whatever. You heard what you heard, and it is what it is. But again, like, yeah, if you find out or if you know, like, what kind of fucking dickhead shit is that to delete somebody's comment instead of actually looking into the shit further? And like, I don't know. To me,
I bet yours wasn't the only one that got deleted. I'm pretty sure a lot of people brought up that point, and then
most likely
moderators just going through there and cleaning house.
And I'm gonna give it the benefit. I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt, right? It may not have been her. It could have been a moderator that did it. But even if the moderator saw a comment like that,
right,
and did their own research, then you could reach out to the content creator, like, yo, listen, this is what somebody pointed out, and I mean, at least kind of like tone down in the comments, like, let's just be respectful, whatever.
That should be your job as a moderator, not to be a stand for whoever the fuck you moderated.
Exactly, bro. And I was mad. I tell you one thing, I would make sure my grammar was correct. I made sure that I'm dyslexic, so I made sure that everything was perfect.
Yeah, you don't want nobody to find no fault in what you said.
I felt like there was a well articulated fucking summary of what I saw, and I'm like, all right, cool. This is not gonna get no hate, right? Why would you hate on something like this? It's just information that we need to know, right? Now, I went back. That shit was deleted. I'm like, oh shit, motherfuckers. Oh man, YouTube, man.
But when you said who it was, I believe it. And I never followed that person, but again, like my man T, it'll just Star Wars shit and all that. It keeps popping up, so I'm like, yeah, she seems like that type.
Yeah, she's definitely like a like it's a clickbait. Like I hate female. It's like that chick, that conservative chick. Her name is Pearly Things or some shit like that. Pearl.
Yeah.
She canceled. She got canceled.
No, bro. I
still be getting her shit too, but yeah.
I
got demonetized.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, man.
I followed her in the beginning.
She be wilding.
And then I stopped following her when she had the Nick Fuentes guy on her show. And all that racial shit started coming out. And I was like, oh, this girl's low-key racist.
Yo, who's that? Who's
Pearl? Pearl Davis. She goes by
I know who she is. I'm talking about Nick Davis, like whoever that
Nick Fuentes. Oh, yeah, bro, he's an Italian guy that's a racist. Racist against Jews, blacks, everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Now I followed her a while ago. And I'm like, yo, shout out to her team, right? Because she had mad content every day. It was like 10 videos. I'm like, damn, she has mad clips. cool. But then at one point I was like, it's getting like her talking points are the same. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't really like this. So I don't know what's going on with her, but I'm getting that same kind of vibe with Snarky J. Like,
she's what you call a grifter. So basically, she is her talking points.
Yo, answer what you call a grifter.
Like she copies off of other people's shit. So like all her talking points was from like the guys fresh and fit. And other people from the red pill space. She'll take their talking points, and then
but just coming from a white female.
Yeah. Like, and then she got canceled because she's like, you know how the dudes that go interviewing women in the streets and asking questions and stuff like that. She was trying to do that, but then she was asking like freaking like teenagers and like sexual questions too. Like, oh, what? Like, they're like, we're only like 15. Why are you asking stuff like this? You know, like, yeah, she got demonetized and YouTube clipped that shit.
Yeah, she like there was points where I would watch her and I'm like, I'm looking at her eyes, and like one eye is blinking, the other one is not. It's almost like she was like an AI bot. Like, you know, when they first came out with that AI motherfucker that was just talking like with the lips and all that shit. I was like, that shit reminds me of Pearl. Crazy.
You gotta look up Brittany. Damn, I forgot the girl last name, but it's a girl named Brittany. Yo, she did a video on roasted her, bro. Like, I'm talking about like when I talk about she eviscerated from head to toe, bro. Like, yo. But from her views to her looks, yo, she just ripped her apart, bro. It was not pretty.
And you know what? Like, she's not like terrible looking, but she's not like her personality is just like when your whole like personality, like when you lead with just like judging people, that's how you lead your personality. Like, that's just the worst, bro. Like, it's just
my thing is with her is that you can't tell people like they can't get relationships and you're not in a relationship. Like, you can't be a relationship guru if you don't have a relationship yourself, bro. Like, you're telling women that they should settle down and get married before 30 something years old, because after that they're not matter of fact, not even 30 something. She said before 25, you're supposed to be married before 25, or your value goes down or some shit. But like, sis, you're not even married, you're not even dating yourself, and you a jump, skip, and hop away from 30.
Oh yeah, I did see you talking about Brittany Venti. You talking about?
Yeah, Brittany Venti,
the light skinned chick with the curly hair.
Yeah. She ripped into her, but like,
see that.
Yeah, you gotta watch it, bro.
Matter of fact, I'll post it in.
You gotta watch it, bro. She ripped into her. She broke her down. I think she did like 3 videos of her too. Like,
she went in. I remember.
But yeah, she's like telling people about this relationship shit. I'm like, she's not even in a relationship herself, and the type of woman she's wanting them not to be, she is herself. Like, she's a masculine type chick. Like, masculine mentality type chick who, like, she's out there trying to get money. She's not trying to be feminine. She's not trying to, like, you know, like, not trying to be feminine for a man and stuff like that. So everything she's preaching against, she was. So it made no sense.
Did you see when she tried to get the makeover and all that to try to like?
And it did her dirty, yeah. Yo, she said she might as well have put in a trash bag, yo. Yo, I was like, yeah. Yo, that shit was crazy, bro.
Oh man,
just pearly things. Man, I'm not. When she first popped on the scene, like, yo,
that was a good conversation.
And then as I watched, I said, nah, this sounds not right.
But then you also notice with the guests that she has on, because after a while, I started getting pissed off. Like, but then I'm like, there's no way, like, and again, it's a lot of young chicks on that, so that's not even really my demographic still. But at the same time, I'm like, there's no way this is like how women are running around right now. Bro, like, I get the internet shit, but there's no fucking way, bro. Like,
I'm not gonna hold you, bro. You think those chicks are young, but they're not. They were like, they dead ass with like 30-year-olds. Those chicks in their 30s, bro.
I've seen a couple of those, but majority of them was like in their 20s or like in college.
She had
just
some
getting
of them
out of college. It's like, yeah.
She had some of them But the majority of them chicks she had on her show was like they were like 30, close to 40. They were like our age.
Yeah, it was a lot of ignorant shit on that. That shit used to get me tight because and I think that's another thing that's one of the other elements that drives divisions, right? Everybody's always on social media watching these videos, these clips, and all that shit, and it's like we start to adopt this mentality that this is how the majority of people are, when it's not. Like, but yeah,
I remember the day she officially lost me when she had the dude on her show, and then she went and said, "Oh, slavery wasn't that bad," or something like that, or something like.
She said slavery wasn't that bad.
Yeah. She had the dude on the show.
That would have been the day I commented on the fucking YouTube video. That would have been the day. That would have been the day.
She said she think that she think that black people over
no.
God, I don't want to put words in her mouth, but I think she said I want to say like we overhyped like how the
paraphrasing.
Yeah, paraphrase. She said we overhyped how like, and then when like she started getting backlash from it, she said, "Oh, she read it from a book." So everybody like, "What book did you get it from?" Like,
quote the book, bitch.
And then if the book, then why did you say it? Is that your view too? And then like when they try to press it, is that your view too? She kept saying like she wouldn't say like, "Oh no, that's not how I view it." She just like dance around the question. So I'm like, okay, it's racist, bro.
Yeah, nah, bugging.
Yeah, anytime you say slavery, not a big, it wasn't that bad.
That's a no.
Yeah, over for you. After that was it. That was the beginning.
Talking about the Holocaust, bro. Don't even talk about it. You ain't colored. Don't talk about it.
Fucking, that's crazy. It's like, yo, you say that shit, and it's like, yo, our whole existence, Puerto Ricans and all the Caribbeans, are all based on slavery. Like we only exist because of what happened.
Yeah. And it was good for y'all. Y'all got benefits, and look where y'all at now. Like, and it's not even that bad anymore. Look, come on, it's good, right,
bro?
No,
okay, Rob DeSantis.
and there's always the people that have family that benefited off of
all of it
being immigrants to some place, right? Because none of y'all, like, if y'all, she look like she's from like, our family look like they're from Poland or some shit like that.
Yeah,
I came from
Wyoming,
Europe. None of y'all motherfuckers are native to this land. Nobody.
Yeah, her family look rough. They definitely got. I think they do got Polish Jews.
Like, that shit is crazy, bro. But again, this is our whole entire country is based off that DNA of just like taking shit. You know what I mean? And it's like,
the
whatever.
world is built off that. Colonialism, this modern world is built off that shit.
Yeah, majority of Americans. And of course, a majority of the Americans will be like, yo, what Israel's doing, you know, they've been defending themselves. Like, yeah.
The world is standing up right now. Like, South Africans, Ireland jumped in it.
Oh my God, you just brought this shit up. And my brain flashback. This motherfucker. Oh my God, Michael Rappaport, bro. This nigga go.
I followed that motherfucker.
Me too. I've been did it though.
He called me an anti-Semite.
He called you
personally
anti-Semite, bro.
Bro, he was one of his biggest fans in the past, bro. Like,
word. So, what's the context? I need to hear this shit.
Yo, I don't want to. I'm sorry, I'm cutting Red off, but I'm like, yo, bro, like, it was a post that he said some shit. Like he was like, Hamas. This is his whole thing is Hamas hostages, right?
Yeah, that's the talking.
And I'm like, bro, like there's people dying on both sides, and you're. I forgot what it was. It was a while ago, and I'm mad that I didn't mention this shit along because this happened like during the beginning. Like
Kanye shit when he went off on Kanye.
This was like in November, and he was like he put anti-Semite. Like I'm like,
What did you say though? What did you say?
It was more or less like it was like, you know, it's and this is like before I started like really doing my research, because I really didn't know. I'm like, yo,
Right.
like there's people that's dying on both sides. Like there shouldn't be like a side. Like it's just like I forgot what the context was, man. I don't want to like overstate, but he definitely he was hitting everybody with the same thing. Like my comment, he put anti-Semite. Another person said something. He just kept copying and pasting on all the comments.
Yeah.
The same thing. So it's like I don't really think he meant to probably do that shit, but he just did it because he was doing it for everybody. So I don't think like my comment warranted an anti-Semite, but he still put it under, like he still labeled me as that. I'm like,
listen, bro. To me,
and I was a fan. I was a fan, bro. Like I took pictures with this dude. I had conversations with him in Best Buy. Like it just like,
bro, you bought his book. I remember you bought his audio book.
Bro. I'm like, yo, I like this dude. And like he stood for all the right shit. Like he was down. Like he made sure, like when it came down to like black and brown issues, right? He was there for us, right? He was there, like, but like with this shit,
but now when it's us against y'all, fuck y'all now, right?
Man, the true colors, man.
And that's what I'm talking. This shit, that's wild.
So Red, real quick. So what happened? What just sparked the freaking brain cell to go?
Oh, this because this dumb mofo gonna go say he gonna go take Martin Luther King's good name.
I saw
said
that.
Martin Luther King was alive today, he'd be canceled or some shit, bro. Like
what you say? If he was alive today, he'd be canceled?
Yeah. Because I think tried to say Martin Luther King's a Zionist or some crap like this.
Well, I mean, Martin Luther King said that Israel should. He said it in one of his speeches that Israel should they deserve to be a nation, right? They deserve. But he wasn't saying all this shit that's happening now, bro. Like
they deserve to be a nation. They don't deserve to take over somebody else's nation. There's a distinct difference.
Yeah, he took that shit, but he tried to use that shit and try to weaponize what he was saying and be like, oh, this makes sense in today's world. Like, no. Yo, between him and Ebro, Ebro be like in his comments, like, yo, you're a fuck boy. Like, he's just always like, and they don't block each other. They just keep on with the bullshit. Nah, Michael, like he morphed into some shit, bro, and he's just like, yeah, I don't know. I just don't get why people think
he's starting to sound like the scarehead that he played in fucking Higher Learning, man.
Bro, and this is why certain people feel like you can't deal with certain people, because it's like, all right, we cool. Nah, you invited to the barbecue. Then as soon as something happened, fuck y'all. It's us. And it's like, oh,
I never invited that nigga to the barbecue, bro.
I'm not saying you. I'm just saying as a whole, he was cool forever, bro. Let's not act like Rappaport wasn't cool for the longest. And
I mean, I respect that he was a Knicks fan, yeah.
And I'm just talking about on a whole, as a demographic, he was cool with the demographic. And then things like this happen, and you see people's true colors. Is all I'm saying. Is when it comes down to us versus y'all, it's always us versus y'all.
And it was like people are just like so fixated, like us Americans and people that's rooting for, not rooting, but like in standing in solidarity for people in Palestine doesn't mean we wish death on the people in Israel, right?
It's not that. It's about what's right and what's wrong, bro.
Is the government that we are, you know what I mean? Like going against the government. Like he doesn't even go hard for the U.S. government. Why are you going so hard for some shit that's like
right?
You know what I mean? Like he always talks about Donald Trump. Yo, fucking their president is a Trump 2.0.
Bro, this dude, and I was talking to my cousin, and it's like my cousin asked me, like, yo, you know who Netanyahu is? I'm like, yo, bro, you insulting me right now. But at the same time, it's like, yo, bro, this dude has been in power for 25 years. Since we were young, bro. It's like, and ignorantly, me not paying attention to certain shit. Like, I'm just like, I hear the name and I'm like, that gotta be like his son or some shit. Like, no, this dude has been in power this whole time.
He'll like take a break and then get voted back in, yeah.
It's like most people don't even understand that. aspect of certain shit. It's like, no, bro,
Yo,
this
I
is
was
crazy.
I was watching some TikTok, and there's a guy. I don't know if I talked about this last week, but like, he does like Omega and shit, and he's like he talks to like kids or and teenagers from Israel, and he's like he just says hello, and they're like, "Fuck you, I hope you die." It's like, what the hell is this? And so it's like
What is he?
he's from Palestine, but he's not saying I'm
Okay.
Palestine. He
I
just
got you. No, I got you. That's why I wanted to know what he
Yeah.
was, because this
So
is
he's
like
like, so they will just curse him
judgment
out
type
and like
shit.
hope you die, whatever. He's like, but what about what happened? Like, and they just be like, oh, I hope all the kids die. I'm like, yo, bro, these little motherfucking kids, these teenagers are gonna one day be in the IDF because it's mandatory for them to be in the IDF.
Right.
So if you have that mindset and that ideology, bro, what are you gonna do
Exactly.
as someone that's boots on the ground?
Mm-hmm.
The kind of hate that you have for these people.
Did
As
y'all
they're
see
trying
that?
to live.
I'm sorry. I didn't
Yeah,
mean to
no,
cut
you
you.
good.
I'm sorry. Oh, did y'all see the video? There was a TikTok video I came across the other day. I don't know if y'all seen it or not, but with some, I don't know who the dude is, but the way it came off, it seemed like this dude might have been famous over there or some shit. But like, it seems like a random redneck dude. Like, it's like, oh my god, I'm in the back of a fucking. He's like in the back of a truck. They shooting off mortars or some shit like that. And my man is just like live streaming, like, oh my god, like we're bombing Gaza right now. Like, what is this? What is life right now? Like, my man sounded like he's excited and shit. Like, oh, this is fucking great. He's like, and we're winning, we're strong, and da da da. Look at the smiles on these guys' faces. These are soldiers there with regular faces. Look at the smile on these guys. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, what am I watching right now? I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Y'all didn't see that video?
Nah, I didn't see that shit. That shit is crazy.
I'm gonna send that shit. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's wild, man. We live in a weird time, bro, and it's just
Y'all see what's going on with the world, y'all? This was
yeah, man. This is it's a fucked up situation, man, and and what I heard, and I'm not sure if this is real. I'm pretty sure this is real, but they have American soldiers that volunteer to the IDF. Like, there's like American soldiers out there right now, like helping them.
I believe it.
And I'm like, yo, like,
they're working in concert, so I will believe that.
That's
Not
some like war crime shit. Like, when you come back home, like, y'all should be locked up, but that wouldn't happen because, like First Prince just said, like, we have we have a relationship with Israel. All right, it is what it is, man.
Bro, they had a like a senator or a congressman like do a interview in an IDF outfit as if he was a soldier. So again, it's like for people that don't pay attention and just watch videos and hear what it is and then just keep moving or keep scrolling, it's like you think this dude is a general or some shit like that, and this is what's going on over there. But this is an American senator, congressman, just doing an interview in on our soil in an Israeli outfit. It's like, bro, this shit is weird, bro. This shit is weird when you really start looking at things for what they are. Why are you doing that? Who does that? Why are you in somebody else's uniform doing a fucking interview? But most of us are working. We got kids, we got mortgages, we got bills, and we ain't paying attention to nothing. And we just see a fucking video, and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, we stand with y'all, and then just keep on moving. This is what's going on, bro. And then, people everybody as an individual needs to take more onus of themselves and really educate yourself on what's going on in the world at large. That's all I can say.
Yeah,
it ain't about choosing sides. Just be informed and make a decision from there instead of what people is just that shit happened. Okay, yeah, that's my opinion now. Fuck out of here with that dumb shit.
All right. Well, yo, I know this is like off what we've been talking about, right?
Shit.
So, I listen. Did you Fresh Prince? I'm not. I know you deeply rooted in this comic book space, right? Because I collect comic books, but I don't really like. It's been a minute since I read. Like I think the last one I read was probably The Last Ronin. But yo, the new Ultimate Spider-Man. Did you peep that?
Nah, I haven't.
They
What's going on with that?
they got it's a brand new run. Ultimate Spider-Man.
Miles? So it's Miles, right?
No, it's not Miles. It's Peter Parker. But it's like it's a different it's him as like a like he's like almost in his 40s. And his kids are like almost teenagers and shit. And it's just like a whole different like the animation. I mean not just the illustration.
Illustration, yeah.
It's fucking peak right now. And they up to I think the second book is coming out. The second one is coming out, I think next week or something like that. But he's battling the Shocker. It looks fucking dope. I'm like, I
gotta look into that. I don't know.
I gotta pick that up because there's a lot of comics that's dropping. Like they got some new shit. They got Justice League versus Godzilla and Kong. That shit is wild, bro. Yo,
wow,
it's wild because you got Lex Luthor that's running the Mecha Godzilla. Then you have Batman. He has his own mech, like fighting Godzilla, fighting King Kong. That shit looks crazy. The animation looks, the illustration looks crazy, bro. So it's called Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong. So it's a big ass kaiju fight.
That's crazy.
Godzilla versus.
Yo, they have it's the fucking illustration is fucking fire, bro. I think they just dropping this because of the Godzilla versus Kong, of Godzilla X Kong, because the character models of Godzilla is from the movie verse.
Oh, okay.
So it looks good.
That just reminded me, I gotta go back to the comic book store, bro.
Yeah,
I gotta go pick up my House of M, bro.
I don't have a comic book spot around me, so I'm like, I buy my shit online because they got some new shit. They got the Marvels, they got the Avengers Twilight that's going for second printing. I want to cop that. There's a whole bunch of shit I want to cop. Yo, this fucking Halo shit, bro. The whole this Halo season 2 promotion has been him with no helmet on, bro. I saw somebody post like the image, and it says in the bottom, "Put your damn helmet back on." Like, yo, I've played Halo since the first Xbox, bro, and I've yet to see his face in the game, and I don't care.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Are they having a new season of the Halo series?
Yes, that's the new promotional. It's just him with no mask.
Okay.
I never even finished that shit. That's crazy.
I did, and I wish I did.
Yeah, I watched it. It wasn't that bad. If you get past the whole taking off his helmet thing, it's not that bad.
Dude, it's bad. I'm sorry, bro. Listen, you your own opinion, bro. For me, that shit was bad.
Nah, that shit is bad.
That shit was the fucking.
Did you give it a rewatch? Did you do one of your rewatches on a full screen?
If I rewatch it, bro, that shit's gonna be 1988 bad, bro. the fucking CGI, yo, you could tell everything is blue, it's green screen. Like it just seems very small, and it just seems like you can see the flurries around everyone's head. It's like, damn, they really didn't key that shit out. That shit was bad, bro. But you know what? They should have made Halo a movie. Yeah. I think who wanted to do that shit then? Peter Jackson wanted to do that shit.
They did a Halo movie, right? It was like ODST or some shit that they did a movie about, and then Master Chief like made a short cameo appearance at some point. Like I think either the beginning or the end. He saved the girl.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Do you know why they didn't let? Why the fuck would you let Peter Jackson do that and develop a whole fucking world for that shit?
Peter Jackson was just coming off of fucking Lord of the Rings, bro. I'll give
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
He's the fucking master, the sorcerer of Middle Earth, bro.
The way you said that shit, it sounded like he was into it, like type shit.
No, he was the one that presented to do Halo.
And
Hold on. I'm gonna make sure I'm getting this shit right. I remember Peter Jackson, Halo movie. Yeah.
So this bro, I don't even need a pitch, bro. You just coming to me. I want to do Halo. You got it. Come back to me in a month. Show me what you got, bro. Already, I'm like, nah, you got it.
Yeah. In 2005, Peter Jackson and Frank Walsh were in development for a Halo film.
Oh my
with Neil Blomkamp directing. Jackson serving as executive producer. So he was like a director, but still, bro.
Oh my god.
And this was right after Halo Reach.
No. Excuse me.
They dropped that bag, and look, they got fucking Paramount. They got fucking Pablo playing fucking John Spartan. Bro. He's one of the Schreibers that's not really important to me, man. People don't know that's Liv Schreiber's brother.
Yeah.
Mr. Sabretooth. I mean, he's a good actor. Let me not be a dickhead.
Nah, I fuck with
some
him.
shit. I fuck with him, bro. Den of Thieves, and that's my guy. I'm talking shit. I'm sorry. That fucking show is trash.
It was just like, nah, Neil, but that's what I'm saying. You got Peter Jackson, Neil Blomkamp. What? Why the fuck would I don't know. That shit seems like perfect.
There's two directors, right? I will say three. Then you give them whatever they fucking want, right? You got Martin Scorsese, right? He's gonna give you some awards, right? If you're looking for awards, he got you, right? Peter Jackson and Guillermo del Toro is another, like, if like when it comes to like those like
genre shit, out there type shit,
bro. You give them whatever fuck they want, bro.
Shit, we could have had a Justice fucking League series with him, and they was like, nah. That's crazy to me, bro.
Yeah.
How do you turn down Del Toro for
fucking,
Justice League dark shit? What, bro? What? That's the best you can ask for in that. I don't know, bro. I don't know what the fuck these suits be thinking.
Yo, if you could get like Guillermo to do like Constantine, because I know they redo they're doing a Constantine too.
Dope.
That will be the perfect director.
That's it right there.
Because he's all about practical things and he's good with fucking monsters, bro. Like,
yeah,
dude, give him that.
And even bringing the humanity to the monsters.
Yep. That shit crazy, man. Fucking what do you call it? The Tom Cruise signed a deal with WB for, like, I guess, he's been a Paramount guy for the last 20 years. So I think
Who's he about to be?
I don't know, man.
You know they about to throw him in something. Who he gonna be?
They're gonna throw him on, because I know he still has to do. He's doing Maverick 2, right? Top Gun 2, or 3, and then he's doing. He's finishing. He's gonna finish Mission Impossible, and after that he's moving to WB for the next 10 years.
Oh yeah, he's definitely he's definitely gonna be in that universe. He's definitely gonna be in the DCU, bro. Ain't no way.
He might not be, because they tried to start the monster universe using him, and then that shit didn't fell apart.
You know what? If the Mummy movie would have done well, then it would have worked, because the fact that Russell Crowe was Mr. Hyde.
I like that. Yeah, I like that.
I was
ready for that.
Jekyll, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that would have been dope to see that.
But
I don't know
where the idea of the Hulk come from.
Yeah, so I don't know how that will work. I don't know what they were trying to do with all those monsters, but hey, listen, they tried. they had all these IPs, like just bring them all together.
It could have been cool if they did it the right way. They was trying to do an Avengers shit with the monsters, like a secret society, and bringing the monsters together to do good for humanity type shit. Like, could have been good.
You know, I was like, that kind of sounds like the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what the fuck it is. Yeah, I mean, nail on the head.
That's a good movie. That's a good Sean Connery movie, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it recent.
Yeah, it's a guilty pleasure of mine.
It still holds up.
Sean Connery
I watched
played
it like a couple of years.
Quartermain.
Yeah,
Alan
Quartermain.
And Quartermain.
Yeah, the set designs and the vehicle designs.
With Nemo and all of that. That shit was.
Yeah, every time you say Nemo, like I hear the name Nemo, I start cracking up. Cause I think about when Hyde was fighting the monster and the whole fight he's screaming, Nemo. Like, what you want Nemo to do, bro? Nemo's a small ass dude with a sword and a shit.
My nigga Nemo was like the Tony Stark of that whole universe.
The whole fight, I get wrecked up. I screaming Nemo, Nemo.
Yo, bro, I love that movie. I'll say it right now. I haven't watched it in a while. But I love that. I love that movie.
I think that movie deserves a watch this weekend.
Nemo had that sword. He was cutting it.
Word, bro. That's my guy. I love that movie, man. Even Dorian Gray, the portrait of Dorian Gray. I like how they threw that in there and all that. Like, that shit's dope.
That shit came out 21 years ago, bro.
Wow. Yeah, it's about time for a reboot of that.
Sure.
I'll give that one.
Sean Connery was still alive. Sean Connery was still alive in that day, man.
That one deserves another chance.
No, he died.
Sean Connery's dead, man.
No, he's alive.
He's alive? In your heart? Okay, I got you.
On paper.
On paper, he's alive.
No, on paper, he's dead. But, watch it. We're going to be deceased, and all of a sudden, our grandkids are going to be watching some actor that looks and sounds like Sean fucking Connery. Because that man did not age his whole life. All of a sudden, you got, he's just making the disappearance, reappearance, so it doesn't look sus.
Word. When everybody's dead, who's this Sean Connery dude? This guy's an upcoming guy.
Gonna have a different name. How these immortals go.
Every
lay
30,
low for a while.
Keanu Reeves.
Every 30 years, he would just jump into the hollow earth and then come back.
Come back. All right. Yeah, I mean. Nah, that's
him and Morgan Freeman. Welcome to the Rock.
Word. Yo. Oh man, my man just said hollow earth. Any of y'all ever heard of the Black Sun? All right, so I'm not even going into that right now. We'll talk about that in the group chat. That should be a whole nother 2-hour.
I definitely want to see the movie now. Nemo. That's what.
I ain't gonna lie. I felt bad for the dude, bro. Like, why am I feeling bad for this monster right here, bro?
He said, Nemo, can you shoot it down? He said, I intend to catch it. Fucking Nemo.
Oh no. It's not in this region. Because I was looking at spots that's streaming that movie, and it says Disney Plus.
Probably gonna watch it on Prime.
I see Hulu, Prime.
Prime got everything. You just gotta pay for it.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's it's Amazon Prime Video, so you gotta pay for that shit.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you have Prime, then you have.
I've rented from Prime before.
It's on Hulu. It's on Hulu.
Oh, it's on Hulu.
It's on Hulu.
I canceled my Hulu subscription. I was watching it, so I canceled that shit.
Damn, I think I'm gonna watch that. Yeah,
I got that shit
somewhere in this house.
I'll start up Hulu again. Watch it. Man.
Yeah, I want to watch. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it this weekend. I'm gonna watch it. We talk about it next week. See how it holds up.
It's not gonna hold up. I doubt it's gonna hold up.
It's definitely not gonna hold up because I watched it a few years back and it didn't hold up. So it definitely doesn't. It's one of those nostalgia kicks, man.
Yeah, you know it's not gonna hold up, but you just watch it because you know it was an oldie classic.
Damn.
For its time, it was good though.
Imagine that shit holds up though. It was mad good.
It might.
League of Extraordinary
hold up.
Gentlemen. Yeah, it's on. It's on Hulu. Yep, I'm watching. It's on there, bro. It says watch movie. All right, cool.
Nero.
Yeah. I remember that shit. I watched that shit mad times, bro. Sean Connery was my guy. Fuck.
Yeah, Sean Connery was the man. That's the first. That's James Bond right there, man.
Welcome to Rock.
I was to say first James Bond, but I think he's the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monroe.
First James Bond was the guy who did the first movie, Majesty Secret Service.
He was the second. Pierce Brosnan was the third, right?
Yeah.
No, Pierce Brosnan was not the third.
He wasn't?
No, you still got Pierce Brosnan was after Roger Moore and Timothy Dalton.
That's who it was. Yeah. Roger Moore is who I was thinking of just now. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, Sean Connery, Roger Moore. Yeah. It's four.
I think
Roger
Pierce Brosnan's
Moore,
after Timothy Dalton, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he is.
And then after Pierce came Daniel Craig.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're gonna find out who. Well, you know the movie's old now, but they since they X out this who I don't even know they're gonna make a James Bond movie.
Nah, they definitely gonna make more. Cause that shit is like the one independent IP where that one family owns that shit. They gonna keep making a movie.
I don't know why that family let him do this shit in the last movie.
This is weird.
That shit was wild, bro.
Pissed me off.
With this fucking moniker shit. Ain't no moniker. Oh, 007 could be no fuck out of here. That's James Bond, bro. Stop.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Did James Bond have a TV show? It was always movies, right?
I think it was just movies.
It was a book first.
No,
yeah,
I'm talking about actors wise.
I think so. I believe
because they have Sean Connery as the first James Bond.
Nah,
because people don't remember the Majesty Secret Service movie, but that guy was the first James Bond. It's just not. It's not a popular movie. That's what it is. So everybody considers.
It's not well renowned.
They consider Sean Connery the first one.
It says Sean Connery played the first James Bond in 1962. Then after that was David Niven, 1967. George Lazenby. I don't know shit. 69. Roger Moore, 1973. Timothy Dalton, 1987. Pierce Brosnan, 95, and Daniel Craig.
Yeah, there was a 1991 spin-off animated series called James Bond Jr.
I remember that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking
about.
Watch it. Yeah, James Bond Jr. Yeah.
He learned the game from his uncle James. James Bond Jr. I used to watch that shit.
Well, my man read on point.
Right, I used to watch that shit. That was my shit back when it was on Saturday morning cartoons, man.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday morning cartoons, bro.
Yeah, and they have him as number one.
Uncle James.
That's good. What was the first movie you said, Red? That's not really like
Her Majesty's Secret Service. Or maybe Sean Connery was the first, and then Majesty's Secret Service came out. But I know Majesty's Secret Service is supposed to be the first story.
Yeah, he was played by James Lazenby. That's 69. So yeah, he was a third. Damn, Sean Connery's been. I didn't think he was the first one.
I thought it was
Yeah,
the second one, but
I didn't
guess he was the
either.
first
Like,
one.
yeah.
I thought it was
that's
the second one.
Man, it's over, man.
shout out to Sean Connery, bro. That guy's been
Facts.
all time.
They made a game too off of his James Bond, the movie From Russia with Love.
Mm-hmm.
They made a game off of that story, and they used Sean Connery's James Bond as the James Bond, the features, his features.
Yeah.
They used him as the James Bond.
The likeness.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of games, though, no debate for the greatest adventurer.
Shut
My
up.
guy got a game coming out.
It looks good. It looks fucking good.
It's fire. I'm wondering Benjamin Gates gonna get his game. I don't know.
Wait, what? Hold on. That shit just flew over my head. What y'all said? Who getting a game?
Indiana Jones, boy. Indiana Jones.
I should have knew that once you said Benjamin Gates, but
Nah, it looks good. It's they had the Xbox had like a direct yesterday, and they showed a couple of games, and they showed the last game they showed was Indiana Jones, and it's like I was hoping it'll be third person, but like the way they explained it, I'm like, oh, it's probably better being first person. You gotta because you're more like immersed into the world, but it looks good though. And
I like that it goes both. Like when he's doing climbing and stuff, it goes third person.
Yeah. Troy Baker is playing is voicing Harrison Ford, and it sounds great.
nice.
He sounds like him too. That's
Yeah.
the crazy
Nice.
thing, yo.
Sounds
Word.
great. You got the
Shout out
lightning.
to Troy Baker.
Yeah, they got the likeness and everything. Everything was and it's between two movies, which is fucking great, bro. It's between
Last Crusade and Temple of Doom.
Yeah. I like those adventure games, bro. Especially like puzzle games and shit. I love that shit. Like Uncharted was my shit. Uncharted was my Indiana Jones. You know what I mean? Because that shows they need to make another Uncharted. So that shit just made me upset.
There was
again.
a lot of people's Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Uncharted.
Uncharted was that shit, bro. I can't speak about the movie, but the game was fucking.
The movie wasn't that bad. I mean, the only thing with the movie, it was
your voice went up 10 octaves, bro. That movie,
because the movie gets a bad rap, bro. Like I feel like it wasn't that bad, bro. Like it just to me, it was like they casted Drake wrong. That's all. And I'm Tom Holland is a great actor, but the whole movie he was too busy being Spider-Man rather than being Nathan Drake.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I was watching Spider-Man in an Uncharted movie.
Yeah.
And knowing the Nathan Drake character, I said, Nathan Drake. Like, he was apologizing for doing it. I said, Nathan Drake wouldn't apologize. Oh, my man is a stone cold killer. You know how many bodies Nathan Drake got, bro?
Like, because this movie is more or less like a prequel to who we all love, right? Because he's like a kid. Like, we don't in the games, he's like an adult, right? He's not a kid. Only that if you do like flashback game, parts of the game, but like, yeah, hopefully if they do a second one, it's still gonna be Tom Holland. You could probably go older, you know what I mean? Mark Wahlberg, I don't know, I just couldn't take him as a Sully. I don't know, man.
Nah, he wasn't a good Sully either.
Yeah. And what are you doing here, kid?
It was bad casting.
Like Mark Maron.
The story was good, but the casting of Sully and Drake could have been better.
Yeah, Mark Wahlberg. I don't know, man.
Mark Maron, the comedian.
Like Sully, somebody's supposed to be like have a little raspy voice. To me, Sully's somebody that has a little raspy voice, but like also has like a little bit of wisdom, like passing down wisdom and stuff. Like in this one, it looked like they were just conning each other. Like there was no wisdom being passed down and stuff. It was like
nobody trusted nobody in that movie,
basically. But at the same time, like when I watched it, I said the story's not that bad. It's just like you're just not getting the feel of it because the casting is wrong. You're still not feeling you're not feeling Drake and Sully. So that's what it is.
So I mean, rest in peace, man. But like William Hunt would have been a great fucking Sully.
Yeah,
Sully,
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
I mean, with the mustache and,
yeah.
and the stoic and the condescending tone and shit like that, he would have fucking killed it. But yeah, damn. I still haven't fucking beat. I played like maybe like 10 minutes of the new Spider-Man game. I need to get back in that shit. I have ADD when it comes down to that shit. I play a game. I do something else.
You talking
I
about
heard,
ADD?
I heard it's so good though. Like,
It is. It's just
You talking about ADD? I'm still trying to beat Assassin's Creed Valhalla, man. They make these Assassin's Creed games going forever, bro. Like Jesus, you know, like
Black Flag had to be my favorite one.
it was Black Flag was fire.
I
That was
didn't
the-
play
that was the
that.
pirate
That was
one,
the pirate
right?
shit, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't play that one.
yeah, I fuck
like-
with any pirate, bro.
I like the sea shanties. You hear the songs and stuff.
Yeah.
And then the ship battles out in the middle of the ocean. Sometimes you gotta sail through the storms. Yo, the storms be crazy, yo.
Yo, like you're playing CFDs, man. That shit is a really good fucking game, and it's still like killing it. Like it's still a good service game because it just keeps on evolving within the same game. Like they're not adding more to the existing game, but it's a good fucking game. And there's like
I
real,
don't
some
know.
real pirate shit.
Every time I see CFD, it reminds me of Minecraft on the water or something like that. Man. I get mad
Nah,
at
bro.
water.
It's cutthroat, bro. Like you got motherfuckers out there that's real pirates. Like they just be in the world. They got their sloop. There's 4 people and they waiting around. They waiting for you to get the treasure. They waiting for you to get to the water, and they fucking your shit up and they're taking all your shit and they turning it in. It's real. It's fucked up, bro. You got to see these videos. It's so toxic. It's toxic. They wait for you at the dock, so they make sure they unload all their gold, and they'll just kill you. And they'll just grab all that gold and just turn it in, bro. It's toxic.
So it's like the Division when it first dropped.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that was. What was that shit? What was it? What was that mode called? It was like DZ, some shit like that. Dead Zone. Oh, bro. Toxic, bro. I mean, I help you. And he get popped in the back of the head.
Yo, Matt Gaetz really said this. Yo, that's crazy. So he said Republicans don't need women voters. For every Karen we lose, there's a Julio and Jamal ready to sign up.
Wow, bro. Wait, hold on, real quick. Who said that?
Matt Gaetz, the Florida Republican representative.
Wow, yo, this shit is just broad and out in the open now.
Florida's different, bro.
This shit.
You can't go. Yo, Florida is not even.
For every Karen, there's a Julio and Jamal ready to get down with the.
Yo, there's a fucking a sheriff, right? He's the sheriff of the county that my parents live in, right? And I forgot his name is Grady or some shit like that. He went on TV and said, if somebody comes into your house and you shoot them and you kill them, that person is less likely to commit another felony. We like those odds.
That's a fact.
Yo,
that's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
That's some savagery shit right there.
No taxpayers' money on trials and all this insignificant shit. Nah.
He said we like those odds.
Yo,
that's what he put the meme right there. Like that's facts. That's not facts. Yo, it's true though. They ain't gonna
yo, hard stop.
Nah, Grady's my guy, man. I like Grady. Yo, chill. We ain't gonna go to Grady, bro.
No, you like Grady for real?
Yo, Grady funny, man. I be watching his reports where we talk about the criminals and stuff doing shit. Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, no, that he's the sheriff of Davenport. That's where my parents are from, and it's Central Florida. Dude, he's off the hook, bro.
Grady's over there doing the Lord's work, and he catching these criminals, man. Yeah, he always come up with some jokes for the criminals he catch, bro.
No word.
Nah, you gotta watch when he catches pedophiles, bro. You see the one he catch all the pedophiles, bro. The pedophile ring. Bro, watch that one, bro. He goes in.
Look
The
that
jokes,
shit up, right? No.
the jokes he was cracking on that one, bro. Oh my god, bro.
We got
I'm like, bro, this is serious. You call pedophiles, bro, but nah. Grady's still cracking jokes.
Yeah, nah. I'm mad. There's like a whole edit, bro. Somebody made a whole edit, dude. 3-minute edit of just Grady.
He deserved it, man. Grady, Grady's the best. Salute to Grady, man. Salute to Grady.
We about to play that shit, bro.
I was about to say, yeah, you gotta give my man some shine right now, yo.
Yeah, people listen probably don't know what we're talking about. People watching.
Yeah, put him on Polk County Sheriff. Put him on the map.
Yeah, he's a Polk County Sheriff, bro. That's Polk County, bro. That's it. Yo, you gotta say it too, like that. Polk County.
Yeah, Polk County Sheriff. Yeah, put some respect on my man.
No, that shit is crazy. Hold on, there we go.
So, well, he thought he was gonna get away with it, but we had another thing.
Before you even get started.
I want you to understand what deviants these people really are. I had a wish you were here vacation. It was at the county jail. This is a peaceful protest. This is a riot.
I hear you, bro.
This is a picture of Christopher. It's a very nice picture in his state prison outfit. You see, if you loot, the next thing you can try to steal is something off of your food tray at the county jail. This is not only a bad person, he's a bad man. The Southern gentleman who's now a battery suspect who is.
Living soundbite, bro.
This is peaceful protest. This is violence. Charged him with 408 counts of child pornography.
Oh.
Did you hear me? Did you hear me? So she offers this truck for sale for $200 and says the owner of it's not going to need it any longer because they've been murdered. Did you hear what I said? Did you hear me? Did you hear me? He was purchasing soiled underwear. Did you hear me? Did you hear what I said? Sometimes you think you're passing gas and you're not. You can't trust a fart when you're over 60. I know. Wow. Jesus, I can tell you, Helen Keller could have seen.
Yeah, he ain't lying.
Huh, guys? It really is a small world after all. This ain't California. Yeah. It was evident this morning he might have had 5 brain cells. 3 of them weren't working. Were your 3 brain cells in overload? But I want to talk to you today about a turkey that's a bad turkey. I think he's thinking, I don't want to go back to prison. But we're thinking you should. Leaving the Channel 8 morning show? What were you thinking? Can you believe that? I expected her to at least say, well, the devil may be doing it. But I want to introduce to you a thug, a pedigreed thug. We were born in the morning, but it wasn't yesterday. And the reason we didn't arrest Eric is because he's dead. We thought it'd be a waste of time just between you and me. And here's our promise. We'll open the door for you at the county jail. The men and women of law enforcement that write you a ticket today will stand in front of a bullet for you tonight. So you were racing and you hit a wall, and it was called the Polk County Sheriff's Office. Come on, man. What's wrong with you? Come on, man. What are you thinking? Had that guy, that police officer up there, done that here, I'd have had him in jail by sundown. And one holds the door open for the other because that's what we do in Polk County. Well, isn't that special? I'm not going to answer that question. Do you have any other questions you want me to not answer? Thank you. God bless you. See you later.
Yo, bro, this is my guy, bro.
No, he's wild.
This dude is wild.
I was like, I can't stand this guy. He's on TV all day, bro. This is 1,000 for her. That's fucking greedy.
Oh man, like shit, I gotta be on TV all day. I'm gonna make this shit entertaining.
Grady's over there making her street safe, yo.
Word, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
catching all those pedophiles.
You see this? It's a protest.
I'll go live in that county.
Yeah.
I bet you they numbers down though. My man Grady on top of it right now.
My mother's watching right now. She hates this whole segment right now. Man, I can't stand it.
You see that officer back there? He did that shit. I'd have him in jail on my sundown.
He tried to steal some jewelry, but we offered him some new jewelry, some fresh old handcuffs, you know.
Yo, nah, he be wilding, bro. Like, nah, I feel him though. I feel him. I gotta deal with this bullshit all day. I'm gonna make this shit entertaining. Fuck it. Right.
This is crazy, bro. Damn, bro. We at the 3-hour mark, man.
Oh, whoop. Shit.
Damn.
Yo, I got called Cap on. That's the Jonathan Majors interview. I forgot to call her the last time we talked about it, but like he said something to the effect that like, oh, if a black man was chasing a white woman down the streets of New York, he'd be shot. I said that's Cap. I'm like, yeah, in other states, maybe, you know, in the Midwest and South, but New York City, not so much. NYPD has very good gun restraint that they're not going to just shoot you for chasing a white woman down the street. Huh?
Discernment skills.
Yeah, they're very like in the past, maybe, or in the 90s. Yeah, you probably would have caught it. You probably would have caught some slugs, but nowadays,
early 2000s too, because I've been through some shit.
Yeah, Diallo and Sean Bell, bro. That was it.
Yeah, that was the two most prolific shooters we had. But other than that, like nowadays, like NYPD be chilling, bro. Sometimes they don't even want to be doing no work. You talk to them niggas, they be like, yo, man, I'm not even on duty, bro.
Look at the demographics now. It's a lot more younger people in this shit than
they be looking like, yo, out on the streets. Duty, bro. I don't want to deal with this shit, bro.
They catching people smoking on duty, all types of shit. This shit way laid back.
Yeah, like you went back in the days had they had the billboards. They wanted like Hispanic people, black people to become cops. That's what it is now. Like you only see
that's the fruition of all that. Yeah,
it's not like how back in the days where it was predominantly fucking Irish fucking white dudes, and it's like you don't even see them anymore like that.
Yeah, they're the ones in power now.
I had to go back revisit that shit. When he said that shit, I said, bro, that's cap, bro. Anybody shooting you in today's New York City.
That's a regular day. That's a regular day in 125th.
Yeah, that's a regular shit. You see somebody chasing a girl down the block and shit. Hey, bitch, get back here. There them niggas go again. Maybe I said, maybe you should have had a whistle, bro. Like, I don't know, maybe.
Isn't Majors from New York? Or who's he from? Originally.
Texas.
Texas?
That shit a whole different demographic. Cause
he would have got shot dead.
Yeah, and that's why he has that mentality. Yeah,
he would have got shot dead. Not here.
Yeah,
Texas. Yeah, he would have got shot.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm with you on that.
There's definitely Grady out there. There's definitely a Sheriff Grady out there in fucking
Shit, they shot a nigga for jogging past property. So imagine what they would have did for like you chasing a white girl.
Well, that one was in Atlanta, right?
That was Texas, wasn't that when they do when the father
with the dudes in the truck?
That was Texas, I think. Yeah,
you sure? I thought it was in Georgia or Atlanta.
Let me look that up. Yeah,
Georgia.
Yeah, I think that one was in Georgia, bro.
I forgot the kid name too. God damn.
But see, like that was a quick joke, but like
it was Ahmaud Arbery, I think.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That's the truth of it, bro. It's like we see so much of this shit. It's normalized, bro.
Oh, I remember that case. They said he broke into somebody's. Like it was like a building.
Yeah, it wasn't even somebody's house. Right? It was something they was building. Like,
yeah. They went to jail, right? They went to jail.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I think
they got life. They got life.
Yeah.
But the cop got arrested too, right? Like because the cop was
the only one who didn't get life was the guy who recorded the video, but he still got a long last sentence.
Yeah, because you didn't intervene or try to, but he
didn't stop the shit. But the father and the son, they got life.
Yeah,
they should have.
Yeah, man.
I'm pretty sure it was down there somewhere. Though. I don't think
Yeah, the other friend was sentenced to 35 years. The son got life plus 10 years. The father got life plus 7 years, and then the dude that recorded, he got 35 years.
Shit.
He died. That's life.
Yeah, like yeah,
he was the father's age when he went in there. He was old too. So
yeah. Damn.
This is not a really good logo.
It was not a good logo.
Where was it read? Was it?
I'm looking it up right now.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want to just sidebar the conversation and bring something up. So I want y'all to finish.
Oh yeah, it was yeah, you're right. It was Georgia.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah,
I thought it was Texas.
They started filming Tron 3 started filming today. But their logo,
holy shit, really?
Their logo, I don't like it. Look at this shit. That don't look like Tron.
I mean, it look like Trend.
Like I know they try to play with the 3, but I'm like, that doesn't look like Tron 3. That looks like Trend.
Who approved this shit? Yeah. This is what I'm talking about. We don't have no more checks and balances in the entertainment industry no more, bro.
Yeah. Tron 3 has been
Trend. Yeah, that's Trend, bro.
Yeah, starring Jared Leto,
trying to be cute.
Evan Peters, Cameron Mahogany. Oh.
I don't know who Greta Lee is, but I kind of like that cast.
Yeah, but you don't.
I like the cast, but I don't know what the fuck the movie is about.
Well, you don't got the main dude. Well, Jeff Bridges, I think he died. Didn't he die in a second, right?
I don't know. I didn't even want bro. You know what?
Wasn't Garrett Hedlund supposed to be his son, and he's supposed to carry on the legacy?
Yeah. So why is he not in this movie?
I never even watched those movies. I'm gonna put that out there right now.
I never watched the movie
I never seen none of them.
I remember him having a son in the second one.
I thought you was about to ostracize me. Just feel like I never seen none of them.
Nah, it's a good movie, and the soundtrack is fucking dope.
The second one, I tried to watch the first one. And I saw the graphics and I said, I can't do this.
I can't do this. You are like, you love scores. The score for Tron 2 is fucking fucking Daft Punk, bro. The whole time. And it's Daft Punk mixed by Pharrell Williams. Well, bro, it has
like officially, or you just trying to give me like
no, Pharrell.
No, he's not lying. That is the soundtrack. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds crazy. So yeah, to me that has me interested. That
the first one though, I'm talking about the first Tron. That shit is it's gonna be a hard watch.
I know it's gonna be dated with fucking the effects and all that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to buckle down and watch it. But yeah, I've never watched those. Is it worth it? I'm gonna ask y'all right now. Besides the score and all that, is it worth it sitting down to watch those movies, even though they're coming out with a third one? Do you think it's worth it? You can
watch the second one. The second one will just fill you in on the first one, and you'd be fine. I don't think.
Wow. Yeah. So the first one's not worth watching. You say?
I mean, if you have the time, because
we're cinephiles, so that's why I'm asking: is it worth watching from a cinephile point of view?
I could watch Blade Runner. I watched the first Blade Runner.
I haven't watched those either. That's another one. Like
I could watch Blade Runner. I cannot watch Tron. Like I sat there and I look at the bike, and I know it's supposed to be like crazy, like neon bike graphics, and it doesn't hold up, yo. It's like nah, this ain't it. It's hard.
So if you didn't see it before, like
it's like a hard watch. To like watching, it's like watching the original Star Wars before it got remastered and they updated everything like that. It's like watching that again after seeing all the stuff you see now with Star Wars. It's like
okay,
it's a hard watch.
It's hard. I mean, it's like you said, it's old. You know what I mean? It's just
So then the story doesn't hold up. Then if it's that much of a hard watch,
I mean, the story's probably great, but like. When I'm used to like
that's why I'm asking you, is the story great to you?
It gotta be great if they make 3 of it.
Not really.
And I didn't finish the movie. I couldn't finish watching it. So
all right. There we go. I got what I needed. Okay.
Yeah, this movie is fucking. It holds up. The second movie holds up. Because I'm
The
looking at
second one will hold up, yeah, because
But that's
that
recent
one's
though. That
updated
just came out
graphics.
in
Yeah.
the 2000. Yeah.
The second one will hold up, but like,
Hit that beat.
Can you
I
turn
don't
it
hear
up?
nothing.
Yeah.
You don't hear nothing?
Don't get.
I hear it, but I need you to turn it up.
Yo, Daft Punk did a really great job.
This is it. Just visually, it looks like some Daft Punk type shit.
Stop playing the music before you should get flagged, bro.
Yeah. I don't want to turn it louder. I heard some of it, but I'll try to
The
give it a shot.
soundtrack
I'll
was
give it a shot.
fire, yo. I used to fucking play that shit on repeat.
All right, so because you're saying that, I'll give it a shot. I
didn't know they're
like,
making a movie because Disney World just put the ride up, so they want to put the hype.
Yeah, 100%. The only issue I have with the movie, and you're gonna, I'm sorry, I'm fucking up, is the de-aging of Jeff Bridges. Bro. That's the only thing that's uncanny.
Oh yeah, that shit was so visibly.
You could tell it looked like it was a computer. You could tell it was a cyborg.
And I mean, to be honest, I would say watch the first one so you can understand like the whole.
Yeah. What y'all saying that just now? I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, I just want to know what the storyline is. Like,
bro, just go on YouTube and say Tron 1. Somebody's gonna give you the updated.
You don't need to understand the first to get the second, but it's still a good watch.
I would say no, because you get like some of the nuance. It's almost like Blade Runner, right? Like you don't need to watch the first Blade Runner to watch 2049, but to understand like the replicates and all that kind of shit, it's good to watch both of them.
Yeah,
but
that's how I am. I'll
like
probably watch it just because I want the background and context for everything.
Yeah, but what Red said, you could probably go to YouTube and get like a breakdown.
Yeah,
and then call it a day, bro. Like save yourself the 2 hours. 20 minutes, you get a whole thing. You get it done in 20 minutes, bro.
Yeah.
My favorite breakdowns is the dude who does the breakdown of the Game of Thrones before, like he always break down the Game of Thrones before the new season starts, so you knew what it was like, what was going on before the new season.
Mm-hmm.
I used to watch that dude on YouTube, yo. That shit was that shit was crazy. He sounded like Sam Jackson too, like.
Yeah. Yo, you know what? Now that you said that, I know exactly who you're talking about. That's I was sitting here like I ain't gonna say that. I don't know who you're talking about, but yeah, I know. He does good breakdowns of like the whole season. Like, yeah, he'll give you a rundown of the whole season real quick in like 5 minutes, and it's like, okay, I understand everything.
Yup, so you know what's going on.
Word. I gotta find out who that is.
That shit wild, man. You guys have anything else you want to add before we close out today's episode, man?
Let me see. No. Talked about my Indiana Jones game, so yeah, I got all my stuff off my chest.
He tried to get a reaction out of me. He almost did. But I was like, this game was good, bro. I wasn't even gonna try to fight. I'm like, nah.
Nigga, let Benjamin Gates get a game, bro.
And I'm glad that game is gonna be free for us Xbox players, bro. That is a Game Pass game. So
I'm a little disappointed that they didn't release the Ara game on Xbox. It's only on PC.
Really? I thought it said for all.
What game is this?
It said PC Game Pass. Ara, A-R-A, the humankind. It's like their version of Civilization.
Oh yeah, that'll be. You know, those kind of games is hard to play on console, man. But they could do it though. Yeah,
I was looking at it. Ooh, I'd love to play that game, and then I was like, nope, PC. I was like, fudge.
Yeah, that's kind of whack though. You should they could have easily ported that game, because all you have to do is get a keyboard and mouse run it on your Xbox.
So now I gotta because now you gotta get a gaming PC to support whatever the hell they doing with that shit. Them graphics look too good for it.
be surprised. Sometimes your computer can adapt to it. Like it'll dumb down the graphics, sure, but you'll still be able to play it.
But it did say it said Game Pass, so you might be able to play it on streaming. So you probably don't have to do it on your computer. You could just log on to your computer and play it through a browser.
Never.
Yeah. Yeah, they had some good shit, man. But yeah, we're gonna close out today's episode on that note, guys. We appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for stopping by, giving us a kind of a spending your Friday night with us. If you guys like what we're doing here, please hit that like and subscribe. It is free. It doesn't cost you a goddamn thing.
Get down
Do
there.
it. Show a little class. And hit that button, bro. That's it. We have merch. If you want to cop some merch, I am working on some new merch stuff. So look out for that. Maybe by next week I'll have something up for y'all. Other than that, man, we're gonna log off and we see y'all next Friday, 10 o'clock ish. So until then, peace out, man. Peace.
Peace.
Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest.
A new age for the universe.
In the city and I'm lurking.